What you doing out in these streets, slave rule? What you doing out in these streets? What you doing out? What you doing out? What you doing out in these streets? What you doing out in these streets, slave rule? We in these streets.
Minutes.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so after you eat the weights, then you take a break
before.
first. So before you, okay, wait. So
before I come to the weights,
Uh-huh.
I need to sit like on the bike, a nice hard, the spinning bike.
Yes.
Because I do 5 minutes sitting, 5 minutes standing.
Okay.
Hard. When I come downstairs, then I can go hard on weights for like 45 minutes now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like proper reps.
But like a run and then weights?
Yeah, then I run. Then I come. Obviously, the timing of driving from the run and coming back.
Oh, so you recover in that time?
I recover in that time. So when I come in, I'm able to go hard, yeah. So, but if I go weights, now maybe go walk. But I won't run. So,
yeah, like for me, I think weights, it's still, like my background is weights first. So
okay.
Running is still new to me, so I'm not as comfortable as you, obviously. So I think, so I think I prefer the weights first and then the run.
And the run.
Yeah,
Okay.
so because I'm stronger that way, because I'm used to that. So.
To that, yeah. Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But
nice.
yeah, you seem like one of those guys that were just out of the womb with a pair of shoes.
No,
and
I
on
came
your
out
way.
running. I don't want to be there anymore. Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Let
man.
me just tell Christine to lock up.
Yeah, it seems so natural to you. Seems like
Yeah.
But thank you for doing this, man.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, man.
I really appreciate it. We've been talking about doing this for a long time.
Very, very long time.
And we're finally here.
Yes. It's fine. You can stay.
The champ is here.
Yeah, what's up?
The champ is here. My guy.
Thanks for having me, man. Yeah.
No, thank you for making the time to
Yes,
sit down
yes,
with
yes,
this
yes.
slow runner like me.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, we were there at the prize giving. And as the prize giving was going on.
Today at Tigerberg.
Every time, because you're walking into Pero track, so you can see the guys from the gate coming into the track.
Is it finished at the Pero track?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So actually, even the announcer was very respectful, because it was John Record. He's very familiar with the athletics, and he does track and field. So he could pause, and we welcomed the last of the runners who did 4 hours, 50, 5 hours.
Wow.
Which is very nice. So we covered the same distance, only the different time.
Yes.
Those guys are strong. Those guys got grit. I could imagine, because it was nice and the weather was quite nice for us in the morning.
Nice.
But it got hotter.
So
we enjoyed a lot coming back into Felkemood, the hills there, Lovenstein, coming to the finish. So I can imagine those guys, the heat caught them right at the bottom there. So they didn't have it as nice as we did, but they still hang on and finish. And also I'm grateful for the organizers that they could let them finish, other than the ones that take people off the road.
What's the cut-off time?
Yeah, there's cut-off time.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
What was the cut-off time?
I think it was
you know?
4... No, I'm lying.
I mean, not like you check those things anyway.
Yeah, I didn't check. But there is a cut-off time whereby
they
they dismantle everything. You might not even get a medal or something.
Wow.
But they still allow you to. Those ones they allow you to finish.
Okay.
Other guys, they're gonna cut you off. They see you're 6 kilometers, you're not gonna make it. So just get in the bus or get off the road. Because also when you book the road, they give you up to a certain time. Runners must be off the road.
Okay.
That's what you pay for.
Yeah.
The traffic. Yeah.
Wow.
So slow and fast, same distance.
Yeah.
You might step where I stepped.
Yeah.
And then also, and they are stronger guys, because I cannot, honestly, besides maybe the longer ultras, I'm not able to be on the road for a long time.
Oh, why is that?
Yeah, my body, I'm gonna deplete. I'm gonna deplete a lot. Maybe you have more, your body's gonna take out, and it used to.
Okay, wait. You are an incredibly fast runner, right? You insanely fast. I can't even fathom the paces and distances
Not as
you
insane,
ran.
yeah, but I'm grateful and
can't.
fast, yeah.
I mean, like, but you're telling me that
for the pace that you run, you can't run a bit slower for that same distance. Maybe like take an hour extra. Like, 'cause, for example, you can do a marathon and a sub 3, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, I like the way you say that. That's correct.
Yes.
I love the way you said that. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
it's right. Yeah, okay.
Oh, this guy, I love that, man. That's correct. I love that.
Yeah.
So you telling me, like, let's say you want to take it easy, and you say I want to do a sub 5,
Right.
like a 450. That's gonna deplete you.
Yes, then I have to like put in a lot for me to be able to keep to that time. Because when I'm running faster, I'm burning more, yes, but I'm not able also to put in much.
So are you saying
The
you
body
don't-
will not accept up to a certain distance, then the body doesn't want to take anything in, besides like liquids and stuff.
So you're saying that you don't need to consume as much for the shorter period of time.
Yeah. But when I'm doing longer, like the ultras,
Yeah.
obviously I'm gonna start slower, and also I have to eat early in the run. I have to keep feeding or like taking in earlier, because at a later stage now when I'm trying to pick up pace and stuff, then the body doesn't want to take in anything.
Oh, so you fuel early, like early in the run.
Early in the
so
run.
that later period when you want to push, it's
Yes,
there.
it's there.
So you can just give.
Yes, because also you need that, because you cannot fuel when you're already depleted. It needs time also to react.
Okay.
It's not instant reaction. Even if they say they are instant energy and stuff, it's not instant as instant.
It still needs time
It
for your
needs
body to
time.
absorb
Yes,
and
yes.
digest, so you can use it as fuel.
Yes, exactly.
Is that your principle in general on in runs to fuel early, or only on the longer ultras?
It has to be, it's a principle, because I've done trials and errors. I've felt good and not fueled, and hoping that later on when I'm losing energy, then I can fuel then you're out, you're done. That's why you see some guys, you're gonna run, having a nice run, feeling good, but then it's just some point the body just switches off.
Wow.
Or later on, and then you start, if it's longer, like the ultras, that's why ultras are nice. Ultras,
Okay,
you
nice.
can run, you can like be out of energy, or like almost like hit a wall or something, walk it out, calm down, recover, and then still continue running.
But ultras have a strict cut-off time, though, so you can't
So,
take too much of.
Not
your
too
time.
much, but as
Yeah.
I'm saying, you have a better chance of recovering and still running to finish, or pushing, run, walking to finish, other than a shorter run or like a marathon. A marathon, because of the time limit, that's why you see maybe from 28. Normally it hits from 28. If you break 28, then you're waiting for 32. If you break 32, then you're waiting for 36. Then by 36, you know if you have a race or your race is done. Slower runners, fast runners, after 36, if you can't run, your race is done. You either walk it to the finish, or otherwise your race is finished.
Wow.
Yeah, so for me, I feel those are no man's lands, like 28, 32, 36. Yeah, if you break 36, you have a better chance of finishing a marathon.
When you say break 36, it means that you get to the 36 mark and then you're feeling good.
Yeah,
and
you
then
get to the 36
Okay,
mark and
got
you're
it.
still feeling good. You're either running or walking or jogging, or just still like picking up.
Okay.
Depending on the day, you can get at 36, and that is when now you're gonna finish strong.
Okay.
Yeah, the body is still allowing you like to keep
Okay.
on the same pace, or just at least keep
Okay.
running. Yeah.
Okay, let's rewind a bit, because I think we are. It's this marathon season. Everybody wants tips and tricks, especially me, because I'm still very new at this running thing.
Okay.
But let's go back. I wanna are you okay? You obviously love running. You obviously it's something that you probably hate and love, but you probably love it more. And it seems like you have this instinct to you were born to run. Like I say in the beginning, like you were out of the womb. Like normally doctors would, slap the baby on the bum to let the baby cry, so that the baby's okay. But you came out with shoes already, and you could walk and run from the go. So it just seems like that. It seems like you have this natural inclination to just
Maybe it
go.
was there. but I did not pick up earlier. I'm not that kind of a person that can say that I knew it from when I was young, that I could run, or like boxers, or like other sports people. Like from a young age, you could feel that I got this. This is what I'm made to do. Maybe the parents could have picked it up, supported you through it. Maybe at school, you did sport and you've been doing sports in school up until now you're a professional. No. So maybe the talent was there, but it was never discovered. Because my background is go to school, better grades, pass, college, varsity, get a job, do life. That's it. I'm not from a background of go to school, extracurricular, you're developed in sport. They can pick you a talent from you, not more academic, but you're more sport. You know, like what happens now in the schools nowadays. You can pick a child who's not very good in academics, but very good in sport. So the school keeps you there, all right? Obviously builds discipline and then supports you in sport, right? So, but I'm not from that kind of a background.
So you were just academics?
Just academics, and then that was the focus.
Okay.
Yeah.
And even
is the background of parents that like you can be out there playing soccer. They will ask you like you can't eat soccer. Later on, you're not gonna make your life out of soccer. You can be running out there. You're not gonna make your life out of running. It is about study, good grades, get a job. That's it. You know, that kind of background is the background I'm from. Nowadays is much better, and I like it that. Should a parent or even teachers pick up that you're good at something, they can even advise your parents like, you know, your child is good at this, can you please support them in that? Or if there is functions or activities going on, support your child. Some of the schools, sports is compulsory for parents to attend, correct? So that's fine, but my background is quite different. Yeah.
Okay. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Kenya.
Oh, now it makes sense.
Oh,
that would make sense.
Okay, that makes my life a bit difficult. Because once you mention Kenya, everybody is like, there you go. Then you're born in a runner, or you're made a runner.
Because like now that I hear Kenya, like, okay, this is why he's so good at running. Immediately.
Exactly.
Like,
so that's what everybody thinks, but it's not like that. Because Kenya is a broad country, just like South Africa. So you have different provinces, and each province has got its own thing, different weather conditions, altitudes, and all that, and different kind of things that people do. All right. Let's say, so the area where I'm from central Kenya. So central Kenya, the community there, it's more farming and more business.
Okay.
More academic, farming, and business. Like families, they do consistent, what do you call it? The small scale farming.
Okay, yes,
small
yes.
Scale, not large scale farming, small scale farming.
Like what are you talking about? Like food and cattle?
Food, yeah, food. Not mostly cattle.
Not cattle. Okay.
Yeah, mostly horticultural stuff.
Okay.
Very small scale, and then business. Very focused on business, and very focused on developing their children to education and good careers and good jobs and maybe into business or just corporate.
Got it.
All right. So that's the area, that's where I come from. Then you get now that's central province in Kenya. Then you get the guys now who are known for running. They come from a province called the Rift Valley province. So those guys, it's high in altitude. They do large scale farming, wheat farming, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
They had cattle. Most of they had cattle, and then when from a young age, those guys like over the weekends or no school, take the cattle out to graze long distance and bring them back. Areas are vast. So school might be like 10 kilometers away or 5 Ks away, let's say, for example. So whereby you have to go to school in the morning, 5K, come back for lunch, 5K, eat lunch, and then run back to school for the afternoon class, and then come back in the evening.
Wait.
Yes.
Wait. Okay, you obviously know our schools over here are so different. It's like you go to school, you spend the entire day over there. You have your breaks over there at school. It's like
Short break, long break.
I don't know if it's half an hour anymore, 45. I don't know what the breaks are now, but you pack your lunch you take your lunch with you from
Right.
home. You eat it over there. You go back to class.
Yes, yes.
So isn't it like that over there?
It wasn't like that time.
Oh.
In my era of schooling, now it has changed a bit. Some schools offer meals, and then obviously there's boarding schools. And now also because life has changed quite a bit, now you're able to pack your children lunch. But in my era, it was just normal. Like you're living around school, during lunchtime, you go home. You eat, and then you come back.
How long is your break?
It was maybe an hour. So it's like sprinting, right?
So you would have run home, like
Run
literally.
home. Yeah, run home,
Wild.
eat, and then back to school. Okay? And then, so in the morning, it's a rush because you're beating time not to be at school late. Lunchtime is even more rush because you need to go home, eat, and then go back to school.
So most of the
on
kids
time.
would get to school by foot. They would run or
It's
walk.
by foot, yeah. So,
it's
and then in the evening now it's nice, it's strolling, playing with friends and being naughty and all that
So
stuff.
there was no like
going home.
carpooling. I'm gonna take my kids to school with a car.
No, you were talking about the layout of the area. There's no stories of school transport or carpooling or scholar transport. Even if your dad has a car at home, it wasn't like a thing like they must drop you to school and pick you up.
Really?
No, the whole village, the whole kids are going to school. Come on, it wasn't even a thing.
It was like that was the norm.
That's
for
a norm
everybody.
for everybody.
It would be strange to drop your kids with a car at
I
school.
mean, I didn't see it happen where I was.
Wow.
Yeah.
Even though you were in the central part of Kenya.
No, I didn't see it happen.
Wow.
In the slightly of modernized schools, private schools, and that, yeah. And then obviously now also there is boarding schools. Also, other parents would prefer to take kids to boarding schools. Then it's easier for the kids. They have more time to study and all that. And also easier for the parents because people are in business, people are working, people, you know. It's not like you're going to get someone to stay at home to look after the children. Also, it was believed or still believed that taking your kid to a boarding school, they come out more disciplined, there's more development there.
Okay.
Yeah, so stuff like that. That's how that era, that's how the system of parenting and families and schooling, that's how it was.
Whenever I see these videos of Kenya and people running, it's always these gravel roads. Is it really like that?
It is really.
Because you know you don't want to believe everything you see on TV type of thing.
Exactly. So, but it's really like that, and also it's not like flat.
Okay.
So if this home is right here, you have like a valley or a dip, whereby now you have your farms. Maybe you have a river here, and then the other homes are on this side. So it looks like that. So you could be going.
Oh wow!
Going down and going up, down, and it's how it is. It's high. Also, it's high altitude. Also, so it's that's how kind of it's set up. Yeah.
And I hear that a lot of kids were barefoot.
Yes.
Really?
So
they would walk or run on those gravel roads barefoot.
Yeah, it's not gravel as stones here.
Okay.
It's sand, soil.
Oh.
Soil, soft soil. Obviously, there's areas that are
so
grass.
it's not hard like that
It's
orange
not hard.
gravel.
No, it's not hard gravel. That yeah, it's soft soil, because remember also it's a very fertile there. It's a very fertile land.
Because of the farms.
It's farming land. Yeah, so it's dusty. It's soft sand. It's soil. So it's not like gravel. So having a shoe, it's okay. Having a shoe, sometimes you don't even want it. The shoe is so dusty, you just take it off.
Oh, really?
And all that stuff. So it's quite interesting and very nice.
So you would prefer the barefoot back home?
Yeah.
I don't want to wear shoes over here because it's okay.
It's very interesting if you go to those rural areas. So I was at a place. I was at just trying to explain to you the difference between the guys from different provinces. So the guys at the top there in the highlands. Grazing cattle is their thing. Running up and down to school and back is their thing. Their sports involve more of jumping and running and throwing stuff. And that. So the body, it's used to that activity the whole time. And then they are also built differently. Their diet is different from the central guys.
Okay, let's dive into that quickly.
Yeah.
Let's segue into that. What is the diet like?
In most where I come from, our diet is mostly vegetables.
Okay.
Meat is very occasional.
Why is that?
Actually.
Is it just a scarcity of meat, or because you see meat as cattle for the business, or is it just because you don't prefer it?
I would say it's not preferred, and it can also come into scarcity.
Okay.
It can also be that it's not readily available.
Okay.
All right, we have butcheries, whereby they go to the slaughterhouse in the morning. It's not packed meat. Go to the slaughterhouse in the morning, buy a half a goat or half a cattle. Come here, you have a butchery at the front. They hang your thing. You have your scale there. So I come and say, get me half a kilo fresh meat. You just cut half a kilo, you put on the scale, and then you wrap it for me. And I go, such kind. So half a kilo of meat feeding a family of 4 or 5. You wouldn't say like you're eating meat. It's just to give that food some kind of flavor. A meaty flavor. Right? So, but then, on the other hand, the guys in the highlands, you can get that, they keep animals. Milk is readily available. Meat, all the time they would slaughter an animal and then keep meat, dry the meat and keep meat. So every now and then, the meat delicacy, the meat diet is readily available, and less of the vegetables. Yeah,
Okay.
like we do. In most instances where I come from, most of the food, cabbage, spinach, potatoes are involved. Stuff like that. Veggies, mostly veggies, which is normal.
Okay.
Eating a chicken or eating meat is maybe over the weekends or holidays.
Like a special occasion type of
Special
thing. occasion
or visitors are coming and stuff
Okay.
like that. Otherwise,
Wow.
you're used to. So mostly you will get that we are in terms of balanced diet, we are relying more on cereals like beans, lentils, peas. It's like source of protein, source of a nice balanced diet.
Okay.
Yeah. But on the other side, meat is there. Soup,
Okay.
a lot of soup, and then also milk, and also they have some special stuff that they prepare, like a mixture of fermented milk, raw
got it.
blood, and
Got
that,
it.
and then.
Would
yeah.
you then say, because meat is such a delicacy in certain parts, would that be considered very expensive to acquire?
Yes,
Is it?
it is quite expensive to acquire. Like that's why I say you cannot like have it as an everyday meal. Yeah, so that's it. So on their side, that's more of the diet.
Okay.
Yeah, so they are built different.
Yeah.
The altitude is different. So that's why they have much stronger stamina and also good runners. And also, let's say now that the running thing has become very popular, it's almost like everyone in the area wants to run. There's a lot of guys who can run way much better than the guys that you know, but the talent is not picked by the maybe people who go to scout or agents and stuff, but locally, because they train in groups.
Okay.
In the training groups, there's guys who are still fresh, still very hungry, who can, if given a chance, they can like outperform the normal guys that we know. But obviously everything with time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So quite interesting. So don't put me on the spot if you hear that I'm Kenyan. Maybe it's there somehow. There's a bit of an advantage. And maybe the
bit?
build. I would say for me it's a bit. And I would say for me, even if it was there, it was not like discovered or developed.
Okay.
Because it's not to say that from other areas of Kenya there's no runners. There are runners. Not like, as you say, the keeps, like mostly concentrated from the Rift Valley area. But there are runners here and there also from different communities. Maybe not as good or maybe not as exposed. But yeah, so...
So did you start discovering your talent while in Kenya, or was it in South Africa over here?
No, my talent, if I would say now is a talent, I discovered it here and a bit late.
Oh.
Yeah.
So back home, you didn't even think of, let me just quickly see if I can do a 20K.
Never.
And
Never that way. I
see
think the last time I ran at home was at school when we used to do cross country and stuff.
So that was just school sports.
School sports, yeah.
Like-
where you're forced to.
Yeah.
It
We
was
have to
compulsory.
participate.
You have to
yes.
participate. Yeah.
And what was your furthest distance at the cross country?
I
event?
didn't have an idea of what we were running.
You
just go, you run.
because they said this is the course.
You must run, yeah.
And then how well did you do?
Okay, I wouldn't say that I did very well because I wasn't part of the school team selection.
Oh.
But there is that mass participation that everybody must run. And then obviously there's guys who are picked to go represent the school locally. Then you go division, then you go district, then you go nationals, stuff. I never came close to
You
something
were
like
just,
that.
let me just do this thing because I need to do this, and then
Yes.
get back to what my parents told me to do, type of thing.
That's right.
And focus on my academics.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Actually, it was not
wild.
there that you could think that, okay, for me, it was not there that I ever thought that I could do sport or anything like that. It wasn't there.
Even though that's like I won't say the birthplace of running, but that's like where the elites come from. You didn't even consider like, let me just give it a go.
And it's only now that they have become very known, and it has become like known. Kenya is a country where it produces runners, that now most of the people are more interested into actually, let's support the guys, let's stand as a country and support them. Or now that it has become that people are turning more into sports and running, like a kind of a healthy kind of lifestyle,
Got it.
even if it's just social running and stuff. A couple of years ago, it wasn't like that. Not many people actually cared that Kenyans are running internationally. There are not many people that really knew that or cared much about what's happening. Or if you go, because the country, if it's Olympics, we know the country sends Olympians, the country performs. Kenya is only good. We are waiting for running events.
Yes.
And then that is when Kenya is
Actually,
performing.
everyone knew gold medal Kenya. Everyone, before the Olympics even started, everyone knew.
So even if it's Olympics, Kenyans are just waiting for the running events, and then that's it. So then the guys come back, not well recognized, not well taken care of in the country, because even most of the guys that you see running outside, they are not like sent out by the country. They go with agents or individually and stuff like that. The talent is too much. I think the country can do better by developing it and supporting it and creating like development, have a plan of development, picking up the best, and actually like the way soccer teams are, like support them in so many ways. But they don't do that. Yeah, there has to be like a team selection. The talent is just too much. It's not like, for example, here whereby there's not so many marathoners that you don't even have to worry how many people you are sending out to an international event. You already know it's the 3 guys or the 3 ladies, and that's it, you know?
It's the same 3, same 4.
Yeah, the same 4, yeah. So there it's massive. There's a headache with the selectors that who is going to go and who is going to remain. That's why you see sometimes even the best guys that we know sometimes are dropped when it comes to international events, because they have at least to give a chance to other talents, to other people, to try and prove themselves and all that. So it cannot be just the same people all the time. So that's how it is.
Like when I was a child, I was watching the Olympics, and then everybody in the Olympics, when it comes to the track, right, would wear spikes or shoes, right? But when Kenyans came, it was so first of all, you see Kenyans, and then you see the build is completely different,
Yep.
but they're also barefoot.
Yeah.
And then we were like, what? And then they were killing. And then people were wondering, like, is it the barefoot thing or what? And then it's weird, but after the next Olympics, those same people who were running barefoot, they would get sponsored. Let's say Nike, Adidas come along.
Exactly.
They give them shoes, but then they're not as good as they were before. And then there was this research done that showed that it was the shoes making the feet weaker, therefore their pace was slower. So I don't know if that's true, but what are your thoughts on that?
I think it's just a mental thing. It's a mental thing. Having to work with not very good quality shoes, or getting used to running like mostly there it was believed most like cross country running barefoot. It's just
That's the norm.
it's just a norm. It's just better barefoot. You develop like that, So it might be a bit of a discomfort running with a shoe and you're not used to running with a shoe. It's not like now, as you're talking, it's just previously.
Okay.
So being introduced to running shoes, and maybe it's not the best shoes, because even when the sponsors come in, and they didn't have the kind of technology that they have now.
Yeah.
They can say that this is the shoe that is proper for this person. So you just give you a shoe.
Yeah.
So maybe it might have an effect.
Okay.
Yeah, but as I say, the country itself, I wouldn't say they do much. It might be the case, as I mentioned, talent is just too much, and you cannot just take everyone. It might be also the resources. I would say resources are there, but resources are misused or mismanaged or not directed properly to where it's supposed to be. Yeah, stuff like that holds the sport back, and keeps the guys like because you will get maybe also most of those good runners and most of the talent that is there, they're also unemployed.
Okay.
So they wake up in the morning, they train,
Okay.
maybe they live at home, they still live in family homes and stuff, maybe do some chores at home. Then in the evening again, they go to the area where they train again, stuff like that. So they're just there, they're waiting for their day. Maybe somebody to come and pick them up, scouting around and all that. Then obviously the issue of, we can mention corruption also there also.
I think it's everywhere. Eh?
It's everywhere. And also it spills into sport. Then there is favoritism. Then there is, if I select this one, I can make something out of them. So let me drop this. It's stuff like that. It just holds the sport back. It does not favor the sport in terms of development and getting the guys, or giving them an advantage for the talent that they have. You get other people, they get an opportunity to go to other countries, and they change citizenship because they are given an opportunity in those countries to represent those
Makes
countries.
sense.
They still remain Kenyans, but when you come to international sports, you see they are running representing other countries. They might even be living in Kenya, training in Kenya, but when they go into competition, they are representing those countries that have given them an opportunity, and they are taking care of them. So for that, I'm not really 100% to say that is what is happening, but broadly, that's a broad view, what I would say. Talent is too much, resources are scarce, and the government is not able to support that.
Yeah.
Or maybe they haven't given it priority.
What other sports would be above running in Kenya?
At the moment, there is none. And then you come from running. I think the other best sport at the moment should be the rugby sevens. The rugby sevens team. That one does well.
Okay.
It's all over, is in the league. And then, the others are just here and there. Yeah, our soccer team is not the best. McCarthy is there. I don't know what he's going to do.
Ben is in the 18 area,
I don't know.
baby.
He's in the area. I don't know if he's going to survive
No,
because
he's a
of
great
influence.
coach. Oh, that.
Remember, even the country most of the time is suspended by FIFA because of political interference and all that
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
Yeah, the Harambee Stars is sometimes suspended by FIFA because of interference. It's only dependent. Like develop soccer and that and that and that. So
Wow.
I wouldn't say that is neither here or there.
Okay.
We can just wait and see. And then what now? Cricket. Those are just sports.
Okay. But
Well,
look, your soccer team is in good hands. I've got faith in Benny.
If
He's
he's
great
given a
coach.
chance, we always have had good coaches.
Yeah, okay.
If you're given a chance to work, you're given a chance to do your selections, you're given a chance to develop.
Without
Yes, but the problem
interference.
is there is a lot of interference in between, which now makes
Okay.
it. If I don't select you, I mean, I'm selecting a team, you have to be there, this guy has to be there. It makes it difficult for the coach to work.
Okay.
So that's why I say, let's see. It wasn't an excitement for me because I know what he's getting himself into. But unless maybe they have changed, or they might have done that because they are looking into hosting, is it CAF?
Oh, that
They
would
are
be interesting.
co-hosting, yeah, they are co-hosting with Uganda, I think, and Tanzania.
Oh, that would be
Is it 2027 or what?
Could be.
It might be the reason
Yeah.
why now they would want to develop like a stronger team or a more visible team, if I may say so.
Yes.
Yeah, so maybe that might be the reason. But I wouldn't say the reason is Harambee Stars, we need to get out there, compete in African football, and at least qualify for something.
Yes.
Yeah, so it doesn't work. So I would say it's only running. You can just see even when you go
Okay.
to Olympics and stuff.
Okay.
Kenya is just running. Yeah, you go swimming, we are last. You go stuff. Yeah, man, it's fine, but yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, so you went to school, did a bit of cross country. After school, what did you do?
Okay, after school, I was trying to get into varsity in the States.
Oh, okay, got it.
So at the first
Sorry,
attempt,
is that common for you for Kenyans to study abroad, study in different countries?
very, very, very common.
Is it?
Yeah, very common. Oh, it was common, and now it's still common. People just want to leave and go outside and study outside or work outside. And then first attempt didn't work. Then I was referred into an American university's preparatory institute where I had to go do an access program for 9 months. I did that and then reapplied again, and then it didn't succeed. And then I fell back into family business. Yeah, there was family business dealing with cereals, buying and selling cereals.
Okay.
My brother in that time had gotten into transport, so he had a pickup van and he had a taxi, so I could juggle here and there. And then I enrolled now into college, whereby I did computer studies, and I also did clearing and forwarding, import and export as a major.
Okay.
So that's my background.
Okay.
So pushed that through, and then obviously finishing, you get an attachment, kind of.
An attachment.
Yeah, they call it what? An attachment or internship. What do you call it?
Oh,
When you
internship.
finish?
Sorry. Yes, got
Internship.
it.
Yeah,
got it,
there
yes.
we call it
Yeah.
attachment.
Okay. Got
Yeah,
it.
you are attached to a
Yeah.
company, and then
Okay.
you work there,
Got it.
and then see if they're gonna absorb you, or not, or at least you get experience. I gained a bit of experience, but then I didn't get absorbed in the company. Then I was back into family business, and that's it. So I just had to focus on business mainly. Yeah.
Okay, so how did you go from Kenya to South Africa?
Now,
Or were there other countries or other places you went to before you came to South Africa? Or?
no, besides in the family business, I could travel to Tanzania, I could travel to Uganda, obviously, because of buying. My family used to deal with cereals.
Okay.
So cereals work with seasons. So this season, Uganda is harvesting beans. Kenya, there's no beans, so you go to Uganda and bring in beans.
Okay.
This season, Tanzania is harvesting maize. You go to Tanzania and bring maize, take peas from Kenya, take to Tanzania, buy maize, and bring. That's what my mom used to do.
Okay.
So she got me involved from when I was in high school. Form 3, it's like grade grade 11, yeah,
Okay.
the year before matric.
Oh yes, got it.
Yeah, so she got me involved during the holidays. I could travel there quite early. I started quite early, so I was
So
very
while you were
well
in school, you
exposed.
were
Yeah,
already in business.
yes, I was very
Okay.
well exposed to business and how things go and the difficulties of it and the struggle
Yeah.
of it also. So, yeah, that's why it was easier for me also when I fell out, feeling that I could do something besides being employed. So, but that was not all, because I met a friend who had come to visit from South Africa, and he told me about South Africa. He told me about insurance brokerage. He used to work for insurance brokerage, and introduced me to the guys, and did a bit of training, and eventually I had to come. So I came purposely first to do insurance brokerage.
Okay.
That's what brought me into South Africa. Yeah.
How long ago was this?
Now it's quite a long ago. My first time landing here was the year 2004.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I came in, whole different ball game. Obviously, you have to get acquainted to the country, to how things work, and then they came, and then I was thrown into the deep end. Why I say so, because there was just like a 2 weeks training, and then we were sent out into the field. Obviously, we had guys who were showing us how it works, like training us in the field. So, but it involved a lot of traveling. So within a period of 1 year and 9 months, I had traveled around South Africa. The only provinces that I had not traveled like so much into the interior was Northern Cape and Western Cape.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Otherwise, I started in KZN, through to Mpumalanga side, through to Limpopo, through to Northwest. Like we used to cover where we are stationed. We used to cover a radius of 200 kilometers each side. 200 kilometers, 200 kilometers, 200 kilometers. Then once we exploit that area, then we move to the next.
Okay.
one. Yeah. So.
Hectic.
Yeah, hectic. Yeah, it used to be insurance sales.
Did you come here on your own?
Yeah, I came on my own.
Oh, wow.
I came with a friend.
Okay.
That
No,
we used to be in school
but-
together, but he once we finished him, he came.
Okay.
He had his brother was here.
Okay. No, but what I was asking, like, did you come with maybe like a wife or?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
it was still early stages.
Okay.
that
How old
time.
were you back then?
21, 26, 27, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's what I did when I came to South Africa. So it used to be quite difficult, because we get a rented car. Maybe like, because we were still new salespeople, we could only get into a car, 4 of us. Then we are sharing the cost. Wherever we go, wherever we move, then we get a room, accommodation. Then we have to like stay, the 4 of us, and then work as a team. If you go to a department, we are going as a team. And then, yeah, but within a year, 9 months, I felt, no, it wasn't my thing. I wasn't cracking it, or it wasn't working for me. And then I discovered now what other Kenyans do here, mostly involved in curio business, crafts, art and crafts and stuff.
Okay.
With all the traveling, each town you go, each area you go, and where there's tourist attraction, we will meet Kenyans there doing business, doing the curio business. And then I was like, yeah, it's quite a thing. That time it was quite lucrative, and I learned a bit of it, speaking to people. We had a lot of free time that we could spend time with people and know what is moving, and also hear from guys in Kenya, what are they sending in. And that became my next move.
Okay.
I'm done with insurance things, not working for me. The little bit of capital that I had raised, I'm gonna go to Kenya, check off the stuff that I know that I'm moving here, and then now bring stock as business. And that was my next move.
And you decided Cape Town.
Yeah,
Was it next?
no.
Not
Cape Town
even-
came way later.
Really?
Yeah.
So what was-
I made a move. I went to Kenya. I had some contacts here where I could buy stock and send it in. And then I did that 3 times, hoping that they sell the stock. they also send back the capital because I'm also buying them their stuff.
Okay.
And I'm just doing odd jobs in Kenya just to get me going. It was close to the holiday season.
Okay.
So I was like, I'm going to stick around for the holiday season. Business is also good on this side. So money is coming. And then come into the beginning of the year, I could roll now back with proper stock and just come and push into the year. Only now to pack up, buy up more stock, almost left with nothing there because I know like capital is coming back. Send through the stuff and then the guys vanish.
Whoa.
No communication,
Wow.
no nothing. So you just trying to contact people who know them here and they're like, yeah. So they change suppliers, change locations, and boom, I'm stuck in Kenya again. So I had to start over.
Sheesh.
Because I didn't have any like a good base already set in Kenya that I could like say now I'm progressing with life. It's almost like I had left and then come back and come back with a plan that was working, and then eventually the plan is not working. Then I'm stuck over there. So getting stuck over there, fell back into family business. Got in the taxi business. My brother had a few taxis. Tried to help him out. And obviously working with family is also a bit difficult. Got acquainted along the route and stuff. And then I started now working with other people. And still my mind wasn't settled. The connections that I had made here knew that I was in Kenya and I was stuck. And then one of my guys, actually he's Rwandese, he had gotten an opportunity into a transport company. And we were buddies, we had become friends. And then he mentioned to me, there is an opportunity that is arising. Would you be interested to come and take it up? And I'm like, yeah, if given a chance, I can. He spoke to the boss and they said they give me 2 weeks. The boss, if the guy arrives in 2 weeks' time, then he's got the job.
Okay.
And yeah, I actually, the day that I left, because I was so like done with trying and things are not working. I'm so like, no, I'm taking it up. And I prepared to travel. It took me almost 2 weeks to prepare to travel. You know, when I was ready to travel, I just left in the morning, went to the hustle as usual, and then I came by road. My bus was booked for the evening. So went to the hustle as usual, prepared everything. I had asked my sister to bring me my bag, just a small bag. And yeah, finished the hustle, handed over the taxi and into the bus.
Wow.
And I was on my way. It took me 5 days.
Wow.
Because we traveled through Tanzania, into Zambia, to Zimbabwe, into South Africa.
Wow.
Yeah.
5 days.
5 days. Left on a Monday, I think, and then on a Saturday night, on a Saturday morning, or during the day.
Is it like one of those Greyhound, Translux, or whatever those buses?
Those ones you meet them in Zambia. Translux, you Translux city to city. Mm-hmm. You meet them in Zambia. Those days they were proper service, proper buses. Yeah. And
back then?
That's what I'm saying, back then, yeah.
Oh, back then?
Yeah, back then, yeah. Back then they were still in good operation. Although there was other also service providers. Yeah. Okay. So, but for South African companies, city to city, Translux, you could meet them in Zambia, Zimbabwe, Johannesburg. Yeah.
So what's it like whenever you get to the borders of each country? Mm-hmm. Is it like long queues? You have to wait, you have to go through everyone's passports? And
no queues.
Do you stay overnight somewhere and then refresh and then go back?
Only Tanzania you stay overnight because buses are not allowed to travel at night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's also quite a vast country.
Oh, wow.
So from Kenya, you travel from the border towards Dar es Salaam. It's quite long. You're going to arrive there in the evening. And you have to sleep over and then take the next bus from the morning now through into Zambia.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so only Tanzania, the buses don't travel at night. I think due to accidents and wild animals and roads not being so, yeah. So just for that, Tanzania is quite a very, when it comes to law and order and stuff, they have their own kind of way to deal with stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so quite interesting, quite nice. I've done that twice already.
Oh, wow.
Up and down. So it's very nice actually, if you get used to it. A bit tiring, but if your connections are well planned,
Yes.
then you don't feel it. You feel like you are on an adventure or kind of something.
Got it.
Yeah, it's not like you're stuck somewhere. You need to sleep. You need to no. So it just rolls. Yeah,
Okay.
you get into a border, you clear, the bus is there. You guys get out, clear, the bus is waiting on the other side. You jump in the bus and then you proceed.
Okay.
Because it's Dar es Salaam to Lusaka, so obviously you have to cross over, and then Lusaka straight to Johannesburg. So there's no much of waste of time. Especially Zimbabwe also is vast, so the bus just goes. There's no stopping. I mean, just obviously no more stopovers, but it's not like you're stopping to go clear stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I started Cape Town. So fix chairs, sell chairs, build up a business. Come, the buddy who is doing the chairs brings his friends over the weekend. There's work to do. They come and do casual work. And then me, during the week, I have chairs to sell. They fix my stuff over the weekend. Then during the week, I have chairs to sell and chairs to buy more. So all the time I have work for them to do, right? So it goes on and on, then it goes quiet. Media, chairs are not moving, office furniture is not moving. Then the idea comes of fixing lounge suites, advertise. Not many people used to work online that time, before World Cup or just after World Cup.
That was about, World Cup South Africa.
Yeah.
That's 2010, yeah.
2010, 2011, around about. Yeah. So any idea that comes to my mind, I'm advertising transport within Cape Town, removals, whatever, overflow, deliveries. I'm advertising transport, Cape Town, Johannesburg.
Okay.
I'm advertising office furniture.
Yeah.
I'm advertising repairing of lounge suites, because the guys say, if you get us lounge suite, we can also work on. There it starts picking up. Now I'm full getting upholstery work. I mean, lounge suites to repair. I can source the materials. I am, during the day when I'm at the, now it became like almost like a fully fledged workshop, because there's a lot of stuff that is happening. There's an office at the corner there. There's ready-made furniture there, and there's broken furniture here that needs to be fixed. So these things that need to be fixed, I'm the ones who is fixing the ones that I can and ripping off the ones that need to be ripped off, so that when the guys come, work is already prepared. I've gone, bought the fabrics, and work is ready to go. So I learned now how to strip lounge suites. It's also a skill by its own. Like, you bring me your couch, I must strip it up and keep the templates on the side, fix the framework and all that stuff, and then the guys would come. And that led me into buying upholstery machines, those sewing machines. Led me into buying the tools for upholstery, the staple guns, the compressor, and all that stuff.
Wow, so you had to learn all of that.
All of that. I've learned on the field. Yeah, I've learned like when I'm practically, when I'm doing it.
I still don't see how running fit into all of this. Like,
it's still coming.
No, because like I don't even see you, because like at that moment in that time, like you were just focused on business.
Survival, not even business.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So
just focus on survival. Yeah, like, you know.
I mean, it doesn't even sound like you made time for leisure.
I did not have time for anything.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like you even.
Yeah, I did not have time for anything.
That's crazy.
At some point, when things were very slow, I was doing
Doing?
I was doing photo shoots
What do you mean photo shoots?
Same time photo. You didn't have these phones were not very, these phones, when did they pick up? When did when did these phones like become very popular and pick up?
Like a digital phone?
Digital phones, yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
put
fine,
it there.
it's fine, yeah.
Don't put it.
So you understand?
It's wet. Don't put it there.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
fine.
Don't
Oh,
put
the
it
cover
there.
is fine, yeah. So when? Late 2016?
Smartphones.
2015? Smartphones?
Po-
Like when they
possibly,
became very
yeah.
popular,
Yeah,
like, you
I
know,
think
proper
even-
phones
I
that
think
you,
maybe 2012.
2012, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that you could take proper
Photos
photos
and-
and
yes.
stuff. So I acquired a printer just out of talking to a guy, and we are just talking about ideas of business ideas and what you can do and all that stuff. I hear an idea and I'm able to run with it. I'm good to go.
So same time photo. It's like
Same time photo. I get me a nice digital camera, Canon camera. I get me a nice photo printer.
okay.
Okay, portable. All right.
Oh, portable.
Yeah. So I'm taking your photo, and I'm printing it at the same time. I give it to you hard copy.
So would you go to places and
Yeah,
do
yeah,
those
yeah.
shoots?
Yes,
Oh wow.
because nowadays, now what they're doing, if you walk into tourist areas, into the streets and stuff, now they are shooting, and then they are sending it into your phone, like a proper professional photo. Nowadays, they got nice cameras and stuff. I don't know if you've seen those guys in the streets. They're all over the place. You go to waterfront at the back, there by the beach, and where there's guys they're taking a nice, proper professional photo, and then
And send it to your
send
phone.
it to your phone.
Interesting.
All right. Yeah. Now that's what they're doing. So before, I could create a background thing. I used to have a wildlife background. I used to have a Spider-Man background. I used to have what other background I had 3. Put on a wall. They are close to Golden Arrow bus rank there.
Oh.
Put on a wall there, same time photo. You stand there, I take a photo of you, I print it, I give it to you.
So if you were doing that, who was at the business?
Yeah,
Did-
business is it's online. I'm
Oh, so
advertising chairs.
Okay, so there was nobody needed to be
To
at
be
the-
there at the
okay.
place.
Everything was online, so
Yeah.
you
Okay.
could move around.
I could move
Okay.
around, yeah.
Got
And
it.
my guys come in the evening.
Got it.
Okay. At some point. That's still at some point of build up and trying to get my footing.
Got it.
It was just a by the way.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was not just, that's why I say I didn't have time. Okay, then I discovered the beaches. I would go to the beach, take pictures of people at the beach, print
The
out
mountain?
the photos. No, I didn't have access to
Okay.
to the mountain. It was just easier for me to go
Okay.
to the beach. All right. One time I'm at the beach taking pictures there, and a buddy of mine calls me from Johannesburg and says, hey, his friend just opened a club on Loop Street, and he's going to be launching the club there, and he needs someone to play music. I had a group of friends.
Like a DJ.
Yeah, I had a group of friends. I used to love music since now I can say I used to like music and creating music and playing music since a long time. Since I was at school, since I was at college, since I left college. Now that I would maybe have told you that I used to play sport or run or what. That's what I used to do. Like I used to have a passion for that. So I had a group of friends in Johannesburg when I was just still in Joburg. One of them had a club. But when we go there to the club, I'm not going there to play or anything. We're just going to support him, chill, and all that stuff. So I would take sessions to just ask the resident DJ there if I can just play for fun.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would play for fun. We would hop from one club to the other.
Okay.
Just we had
Yeah.
I had a clique of guys there, and at home, when I'm in college, a friend of mine, a classmate, his brother had come back from the UK those days, and he came back and set up a sound system company.
Okay.
And he had contracts with different hotels and clubs where he could put on his sound. And then he had his place now where he used to be his central business place. So we could leave college in the afternoon, and this guy would drag me to his brother's place where there's a whole lot of equipment, DJing equipment and stuff, and he could be playing around there, playing with the stuff. That's why I learned how to make music. Those times it was discs, right?
Okay.
We would make
CDs.
CDs.
Yes,
we would make CDs. I told you my brother was involved with taxis. The taxi industry in Kenya is called the matatu industry. It's very different from the South African taxi industry.
In what way?
Taxi industry in Kenya is based on design, how you design your vehicle, how you pimp your ride, and then music is part of business. If the taxi doesn't have proper seats, proper designs, music, it cannot operate well in the route. So for a taxi to be popular and operate well in the route, it needs to be well pimped. Rims, seats, music. What nowadays they have even gone overboard. If you just Google there, matatu culture is a culture.
Really?
In Kenya, yeah. So they used to play music. So make the CDs, and then when I'm en route, I have to go hang around the taxi rank there on my way home, because now I'm known there. My brother is the chairman of the route there. I'm known there. I'm also selling discs to these taxis.
Okay.
The other thing of selling discs in the taxis, especially during the weekend, if I come, I want to sell you a disc. A taxi has got two seats at the front and the driver. So here in between the driver, there's a space there. So me, I'll sit there. And then we're going to play my disc when the taxi is going to town. And then come and see how the vibe is. And then you're going to buy. So I became also a very popular person who distributes music. So I'm pestering now my buddy, like every afternoon from college. We need to go and create discs, right?
That's interesting.
So we're creating discs. He was also talented in making stickers. You see? Stickers for musicians, for celebrities. Those times it just used to be musicians. Hip hop was hip hop that time. The time of Snoop, the time of Biggie, the time of Alicia Keys, the time of Da Brat, the time of, right?
Okay.
So you could get those pictures, all right, enlarge them nicely, make a sticker. And then in those taxis now, that's what used to be almost like the graffiti inside. Make the sticker come, stick it out, and then just, So we're selling stickers and we're selling CDs. Very popular it was very popular in Kenya. Yeah. So in your taxi, you have the nice stickers in there, and also wordings and stuff, nice stickers. And then you're playing the best music. And then your seats are well done, velvet seats, nice, comfy. And then the guys are well dressed, the gachi.
Yeah.
And the driver, they are very stylish and well dressed.
What did you call a gachi back
Makanga.
then? Makanga.
Or Donda. Or Konda.
Konda.
Yeah. He's calling the people and taking the money and all that stuff. They need to be well dressed and stylish and,
Really?
Proper, that's how the competition is. It's not about gun violence and killing each other and all that stuff. Go pimp your vehicle, man.
Sure.
If I come, you stop there by the stand. There's bus stops. You don't just stop anywhere. So there's dedicated areas, like if we leave your place, we know there by the corner there is where the bus stop is. So we're going to walk and go stand there.
Oh, so
and
you can't just stand anywhere.
Yeah, and just wait for a taxi wherever you're going. You wait for a taxi. So you stopping there with your a taxi there, and then this pimped one comes making a lot of noise. Doom, 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 doof, doof, doof. Even people are jumping off from this taxi, jumping because
No
this one also is gonna.
ways. You will jump from one taxi to another just because
Yeah,
of
because
that.
this one is gonna get fuller quickly and it's gonna go faster.
Wow. So this is the first come first serve. Let's say I get to the what do you call it? The taxi rank first. I have to load my taxi first. It's all about.
There is that
choice.
one.
Okay. Oh, they are. Okay.
On the route there is, when you get there, you register and you wait in the queue.
Okay.
But if there's several of them ahead of you and it's taking time, maybe it's slower, it's not peak time, you can make a circular.
Okay.
To try and go around, make another trip, and come and still get your position.
Oh.
So that helps a lot if you have a good taxi, because during on the road, people will want more to jump into your taxi.
Wow.
On the other side, the youngsters, that's just how the vibe is there.
Wow.
The people are in Belleville, they're asking, where is Ray's taxi? Oh, he just left now, he went to Belha. Oh, okay, we're gonna chill. We're gonna wait.
No way.
Yeah, so Ray's taxi is coming, you got your crew there, they're waiting.
What? So people won't be like, yeah, we have to get home quickly.
No.
Let me just jump into any
yeah,
taxi.
Yeah, okay, those ones are there, obviously. They're a little bit more mature people and that is that.
But the
the most population is the.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's crazy. You should check it out now. It's even they have just gone overboard.
Really?
They got screens and
Wait,
stuff.
I want
and
to check this
crazy
out. Hey,
stuff.
hold on a second.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just check. Oh, what's it called?
Matatu culture.
Matatu.
Yeah. Now it's wild. Now it's crazy because now without the H.
Okay, oh, without the H.
Yeah.
So matatu.
Matatu means three. Mathree. So mathree because before a long time
Culture.
you could only pay three shillings into a.
Oh.
All right. Check there now. Now it's crazy now. Yeah. Look at that.
No. Is this a fucking
That's it.
taxi?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. You don't want to see inside. Eh?
I thought, no ways. What?
Look at that. Click this one here.
This one is
No, yeah.
This
Click
one
there.
here?
Yeah.
Wait, let me just maybe. See.
A minibus,
That's not
right?
making-
Yeah. Check how those guys operate.
Hold on, now this thing is not. No man, this thing is.
Yeah. Click that on there.
No, thank you. Let's see.
Check how they work in the workshops. That's now putting the graffiti, fixing it up. Can you see?
It looks nothing like our taxis at all. Even
No
the-
ways. Nothing like your taxis.
It's not even a minibus.
Look there inside. Look how it looks inside.
What?
Crazy. And people are used to it. Is nothing.
What are these the people helping you put the?
No, this one is a normal van, maybe.
No, but these ladies dressed like this.
Yeah, these are normal like a courier van. Not a courier, like a tour van or something. You need to go to the matatu itself. Go up.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that one. You see, people are going in. Yeah, go up. Now click that one. You need to see how it looks inside.
No, but this is.
Oh, those
okay,
are just pictures.
Yeah.
Look how it looks outside. There's graffiti and stuff and lights.
No.
If you see it at night, it's almost like
What?
madness.
But look at
You
the
must look at
comfy
videos.
seats.
Yeah,
Look at
yeah.
this. This is luxury.
Look how it is outside.
What?
Check that. Those are the gachis. Look at that. Go down.
This is crazy.
Yeah, look at that one. And more. It's crazy. It's wild.
This is not what I pictured.
Check their inside.
It's even got fans.
Fans and screens. Every city's got a screen, and there's
What?
more screens on
Every
the
city's
sides.
got a screen. Look
Yeah.
at this. What?
Look at that.
This is not
That's
what,
inside.
This
yeah.
is not
And people
what I...
people are okay. I'm just going home. Get in a taxi. I'm going home. Can you see any excitement there? People are coming from work.
This is
people are
normal
what?
for them.
Yeah, it's just normal.
Okay, this is what I pictured, right? It's like one of our minibus taxis, but just with like rims on.
If you go there, nobody's gonna get in your taxi. You must go carry veggies and funeral people. Maybe they're gonna hire you.
So nobody would get into one of our
Go away,
taxis.
no.
Wow.
Maybe Durban. I got Durban. They got a little bit of a vibe there.
This is insane. What is this? Like a screen outside the taxi?
Outside.
What?
And at the back window, the music that is playing is music videos, right? The people outside can watch the music videos outside, and it's blaring like. You should see the sound systems. Those days.
This is insane.
Those days, the sounds, the taxis, I'm talking about, the sound system was almost like 100K. That time
look
was
at
a lot of
this.
money. Look at that, yeah. You should open one that's got a video like.
This is incredible.
It's a culture.
Okay, I just want to ask you, okay, these are incredibly pumped out, right?
Yeah.
And
Look
oh
how
my
they look.
gosh, this looks like, oh wow. The artist,
Yep.
oh, the artistry in this, oh my gosh.
Check out that.
Wow.
Yeah. You should. It's a lot.
That is wow. Okay,
that.
these are pumped out like, okay. What is the crime
that.
like of what? Sure.
Now you don't want
I
to
never
like
even
hear
imagined.
the hoot of it. Right? You should check some videos there.
This is insane.
Yeah, and see how chaotic it is.
Okay. What is, if you look at that, every seat has a screen and speakers.
And speakers.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And nowadays is digital money. You don't pay with cash. Not necessarily you must pay with cash. Every taxi has got a pay bill thing there. You just pay there.
Scan your phone.
Fully, yeah, scan, pay. You know M-Pesa?
Yeah.
You know M-Pesa is originated from Kenya, right?
Really?
Yeah, all that stuff. So now they're in Kenya, digital. You go to the supermarket, you go to the vendor here outside. You don't need cash. You just need your phone
This is insane. Look at this.
Yeah.
What? It's like a club.
Yeah.
It's like a club setup. Like
It's a club setup. Check out that.
it's like a party inside this bus. Okay, what is okay? This is pumped out from head to toe, all the way. Like not even. This is a different word for pumped up. This is something else. This is another level.
Yeah.
But like, what is crime like then? Are then people? Don't people target these fans?
No, because you won't target that. Look at
Look
that.
at this.
They're going to crime. You won't target these. This is strictly business.
So
No shooting, no fighting, no what. It's I'm gonna.
there's no violence in the
No,
taxi
I'm going
ranks
to. Let's see who's got the best.
Yeah, but aren't they like
No
obviously
crime
It's nothing.
within taxi industry.
Yeah?
No crime.
Nothing.
Nothing. Within the taxi industry, no crime. You don't take crime within the. It's strictly business. People are putting in money and investing.
I'm blown away.
Yeah, that's the matatu culture.
This is insane.
of
This is
Kenya.
not Rick Ross.
Look at
This
that.
is not what I imagined at all.
Yeah, so now they are doing that kind of graffiti. Before it used to be stickers. Now my buddy used to make stickers and yeah.
I honestly, I literally just thought I could just taxi with some rims,
No.
nice speakers, and that's it. But
Yeah.
I never
It's
imagined.
crazy. It's wild.
Wow.
Look at that at night.
How did this start? Like, what happened?
Since long time, it's a culture. It's matatu industry in Kenya. It's just evolved. It keeps evolving. Now this is not my time. My time was a little bit. Yeah, it was, but now this is overboard. Yeah.
Wow.
You should check a video if you see.
I want to, but
Yeah.
normally it gets
Okay, no worries, not to
it
worry.
gets flagged, and then
Not to
they
worry.
might take the video
Yeah,
down.
Don't worry.
But let's just see for our our watching pleasure. Oh wow, this is a vibe.
Now that's how it is, yeah. Maybe that's a new one in the route and then it's just coming
It's
crazy.
a carnival.
And,
It's
yeah,
a
look
carnival.
at the police. Yeah.
It's a party vibe. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's just it. Where were we?
I don't even know. That just threw me off now. That's just.
Yeah, man. So.
Okay. Wait. Yeah.
Yeah, so. But I'm still doing my stuff. During the week, I'm still fixing chairs. I'm fixing upholstery.
Still hustling.
I'm doing transport. Doing all that stuff. I had broken 2 work boots. You know those Rebel work boots? I have a pair still. I have it there in my office.
What?
Rebel work boots. You know the work boots?
Like boots. Like
Boots, work boots.
Yeah,
Work boots. You know the one, the Rebel one?
Okay.
I had broken 2 pairs because of walking.
Oh.
I even they get holes.
Oh,
There was a
wow.
time that we had to go and do a delivery in Milnerton with my guy and it was raining.
Oh wow.
And I had my boots on. And then when you go to the client, there was water flooded there. So my boots are soaked with water. So I'm like, now, when we walk in, in the house,
Oh my gosh.
like, you know, so I had to make a choice to take off my shoes so that we can deliver the stuff in. That's just part of the hardship that I had gone through trying to push business. So we were doing bean bags for kids, where we were putting those animations, those cartoon animations. There was a lady who was helping me at Tiger Valley, at the back of Tiger Valley, close to Willow Bridge. There, he was doing embroidery. So I could collect orders, maybe it's 2 or 3 panels. For their machine, they had a 5-head machine and a 10-head machine. So you need to take those, otherwise you have to wait.
Okay.
So I had requested her. I bring the stuff, I leave, and then I go back, and then I must come and pick it up. So I had requested her. I can come and sit and wait.
Okay.
And they can just do it for me, and then I can. So I had a choice, either to take a taxi to go and walk back, or walk and take a taxi back, or walk up and walk back. I mean, walk there and walk back. All right? It was that bad.
Wow.
Now that I was living in Alsace, I had choices. To take a taxi in the morning to go to Belleville and walk back in the evening, or walk in the morning and take a taxi in the evening. So I was opting to walk in the morning and take a taxi later in the evening because I could sit a bit late. And then the last of the taxis there around about 8 o'clock. Then I take a taxi and go. So it's got at a point it was very, very difficult. It was tough. Like, you know, now because of all that hassle, now that's where it's getting. Now I start up a furniture business, building a furniture. You see, now I don't have time. I'm working hard. I'm not feeding well.
Okay.
I'm just pushing. Things are tough. So then I hit a wall. So hitting a wall is the body switches off. I mean, I'm sick, I'm not sick, I don't know. So there's a difference between hitting a wall and having depression. So first of all, I didn't know all those things. So first I hit a wall. Like, I can't think, I can't work, I can't do anything. I'm just struggling. I'm just full of anger. I'm short-tempered. You know, things are just not working. Things are just tough, you know. So then eventually I go through that phase. Going through that phase, then I moved from where I was based in the garage. It got to a point that now I need to move there and I need to take another premise. Now, to take this other premise, I needed money, which I did not have. So I had people, I had friends, people that you talk to, people that they have seen you grow, they have seen you hustle, they can trust you. You think they can trust you, but, you know, so they're just there for that time. So I'm very confident that if I approach this and this person, I need help, they are going to help me. So for me to do that, no one is standing up for me. So even having abandoned God, like, because now I don't focus, well, since I came to Cape Town, I don't focus on church stuff and what, you know. God doesn't abandon you, right? So he's always fighting for me. You hear the journey of almost losing things and going and going and going, right?
Yeah.
So I get this place where we are now, and it's advertised to let, and I call, and it's almost end of the year, and the guy who comes is a young guy, and he just started the agency. I mean, he was just taken up into the real estate agency, so he's also trying. So he says to me, this is the price of the place, and there's going to be rent, and there's going to be deposit, and then I chat to him, I said to him, can I put in a deposit so long? And then we can put in the rent later. He said to me, no problem. Actually, businesses are closing now. It's closing. It was almost mid-December. So what we can do, you can put in the deposit, and I can give you the keys. You can be preparing the place. Then beginning of the year, we can start the new contract. Beginning of the year, you can pay the rent. Listen to this. all my guys that I had borrowed money or hoping that they would give me money, people came up with their reasons. Oh, I'm traveling this time. I don't have money. You can see it's the end of the year, things like that. Mostly it was traveling and that. Then the last option that I had, the person who gave me the biggest hope, it was on a Sunday night, and I'm meeting this agent guy on Monday morning. And I had to wait for him. I'm coming, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock. He comes around 10 o'clock at night. He says to me, I'll give you the money, but I want leverage for this money. I said to him, yes, I'm going to give you my 2 laptops. I'm going to give you one of the sewing machines, and you can hold those. Then I need one machine just to keep operating so that I can get your money. He said to me, no, I don't know those things. I know the laptops, and I know the bucky. So you're going to have to give me the laptop, and you're going to have to give me the bucky has to come and pack it in my place, and you give me the papers. I'm like, no, I need the bucky to operate so that I can get you the money. He said, no, if it's not like that, then I'm not able to help you. That is it. So I go back home. I sleep. When I moved to Cape, I still had my stuff. I still had my full house, furniture, all that stuff. So I'm sleeping there and I'm thinking, why am I struggling? And I have a lot of things here, actually, that I don't need at the moment. And the following morning, I wake up. I put in household contents for sale for the amount that I need to give the agent. I don't care. Monday, people are responding and nothing's coming. I say to the guy, can we please postpone that you can come tomorrow? And he agrees. As I said to him, he was just also new. He was still chuffed up to get a client and stuff. Yeah. And it was, as I said, it was end of the year. It was not as busy. So people came and viewed my stuff. I had quite nice things, electronics and things and that. And then most people want to take the electronics. The pawn shop guys, I want to take the electronics and things, and I'm left. I said no, because if they take that, then I'm stuck with the other stuff. I said no, you take everything, you just give me this amount. That's all. Then a lady came with a daughter in the afternoon, and they were looking at stuff, and they liked the stuff, and they're like, they're gonna speak to the dad, and they gave me an appointment again. They were gonna come back at 6 o'clock. So they came now as a whole family. Checked out the stuff, and they liked the stuff. Apparently, they had just bought a holiday home in Hermanas, so they wanted to furnish it for that time of the holiday. And then they were living in Plumstead. They wanted to buy contents, furnish the place for the holiday and that. And we came into an agreement and paid me up. And the following morning, they came with a trailer and they loaded their stuff. And I'm rushing to go meet my agent guy. So I meet my agent guy, there we go, here's the money, and then he gives me the key. So I receive a key of an empty place, and I don't have anything. At the flat, I don't have anything, and at the shop, I don't have anything.
Wow.
So that's how the business started. That's how I moved in there.
Okay.
So obviously now December time passes, and we start in January, things I'm looking up, okay? And now I can't continue staying at the flat because there's nothing. And I negotiate with the guy, I can't stay here because I got nothing here. I don't need this place. He says to me, no, you needed to give me a notice to move out so that I can give you back your deposit. I really want that money. And he makes it difficult as such. And I said to him, it's fine. Now I give you a notice, but I'm not going to stay here. I moved into the shop, into the place there. I had a big couch there. I used to chill there. And at the back there were parkings there, so I used to park my bike there. And my guys are coming and we started. Now we have a big place. Started making up space and business started moving. Now growing a business is also another process. So things, yes, they are working, but it's not the way they're supposed to be working. All right? So in this time now, I pick up the gym there because I'm living there. So my purpose of joining the gym was not actually to work out. It was more because I could go and take a shower there. All right. So I could go early in the morning, obviously put in a workout and take a shower, and then I start work. So that was the purpose of me joining the gym. So fitness started, like, I liked now the vibe of, and I started feeling good and all that. So fast forward, that year passed, and then the following year things weren't very good, and then now I went through depression. But I had liked fitness, and my guys also, they had enjoyed working out, because a friend of ours had a flat and he was supposed to move out, and he had a home gym. He didn't have anywhere to keep it. Then I say, I have a space here, come and drop it here in the workshop and leave it there. I can keep it there for you. So what we used to do, we used to work. Me, I'm living there. And then they come in the evening, he comes in the evening, and then the guys that I'm working with, and then we have a workout. So we could run to Stickland by Access Park. I don't know. We don't know the distance or anything.
Yeah.
We're just guys who really are chuffed to do some workout. We run to Access Park, and then we come back. We don't know what is the distance. We're not worried about the distance. It's warm up. And then we come and have a workout, and everybody goes, and me, I'm left there. Then in the morning, I go to the gym, I work out, and then I shower, and then it goes. That's how fitness came in.
Okay.
So by that time, obviously, I have met my wife, and we had our first child.
Okay.
Still living there at the shop.
Okay.
So when she was going to the crèche there at the back, so you could drop her at the crèche, and then you just proceed with our work there. So there was a function for the crèche that was to happen at the park on a Saturday. And then we went there on a Saturday morning. Then when we are there, we see a lot of people running. And then we are told that you cannot start your function until these people, they run. And then once they are done, then you guys can start with your function. So we had to chill and watch the people running. Then eventually I asked, but what are these people running? Then I was told it's called a park run. And it happens every Saturday morning. You can just come, and then you can just run. So I would work out in the gym purposely for the following week on Saturday to go there and go run. And that's how my running started. I went to the park run, and I ran, and I think I came third.
Sheesh.
And then that was it. Then I'm telling the guys, man, it's a place there, people are running there, you know? Me, I'm chuffed now, we can run, I'm challenging them, we can run there to access. I don't want to miss. Every day I'm making them, we must run, you must come and do a workout, and then I'm going to the gym, I'm working out, because Saturday, I'm going to go again and go and run again there.
Sheesh.
So if you can check, since when I started doing my first park run was, I think, in 2017, I think.
Okay.
And
How old were you then?
I was 37.
37.
Yeah. So I go there, I run, I came second or first, I think so. Those times I used to come first, third, second, first, you know?
Sheesh.
Every Saturday now I'm feeling good. I'm a better person, I'm feeling relaxed, I'm able to, I'm just feeling like I've changed, like I've just gotten something very interesting that is making me like look forward to it. So my weeks started actually moving a bit faster because I'm so chuffed. And I can't help but tell these guys, hey man, you must run, we must run. So we started increasing the distance, and some other guys didn't want to run, they wanted to take a shortcut, and I'm like, now, we're going to discover a place where we go, you can come back. You have to go around. So we used to go up Oakdale, we go all the way to where the buses are at the moment.
Oh yeah?
We go Durban Road, we go around Metropolitan.
Oh yeah?
And then now we come back at the back. All right? They want to do it, they are struggling, but they want to do it because we are encouraging each other, we are guys, everybody wants to, you know, to feel nice, to feel fit, but mostly they just want to work out on the home gym. So, but me, I got now this new discovered thing, and I'm feeling very good. Yeah. So the hitting the wall part, that was very difficult because I could sleep, I could even wet the bed and not know.
Sheesh.
It was very, very bad. And then I lost weight, I looked sickly, I was like, if you just see me, you just see problems.
Wow.
You just see this one.
Wow.
So eventually now, what I discovered that whatever I was going through, when now the business was picking up, is depression. I was getting depressed and all that. So that running thing, I started feeling very fresh. I'm feeling good. I'm able to handle my week properly. My week is going. Oh, I didn't quarrel with anyone. I'm just feeling good. I'm full of energy and all that stuff. So parkrun became my thing. Every Saturday, I'm gonna go to parkrun.
Is that why you still do it?
That's why I still do parkrun, and that's why I still give back to parkrun and volunteer there. So that's why my running started at Jack Muller there. So those days, the guy who was the run director there, his name was Hans Hilo. And he saw that I'm running good and all. Then he approached me, he said, do you run? I say, I'll just come here and run. Hey, he say, okay. Do you have time? Like on Monday, we do this. Are you available? Can you come? I say, yeah, I can come. He had a group there. He was meeting on Mondays and Thursdays. So now it became like on Monday evenings, my guys, when they come there, they start doing their thing. Me, I go. Me, I go to the park. I meet Hansi there. I introduce me to his group. And then he's training us for free, doing some speed work there. I started knowing about lunges. I started knowing about this and that. And then I'm looking forward to Saturday. Then Saturday morning, I'm smashing it. And then obviously now if I finish, now I don't leave. I stand there, we are chatting, we're having a bit of a chat there. Before I go, then he says to me, now I see you on Monday. So I didn't know that he was testing my willingness or my discipline and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he started saying, can you come on Monday morning? I asked him what time? 5:30. 5:30, I say, yeah. 5:30 is when I used to wake up and go to the gym. So I wake up, I go to the park. He's there, waiting. Me, I'm hoping other people are gonna come. There's no people. It's only the two of us.
Oh, wow.
All right. Then we are exercising there. He's taking me around doing walking lunges and stuff. Me, I'm just taking it. Yeah, it's fine. Hey, this guy, he wants to exercise. Maybe he wants company. Maybe I didn't know that he was actually coaching me. All right. So then Monday evening, I go. He tells the people that, hey, Johnson actually comes early in the morning and he works out. And now he's here again in the evening. And then we started doing them. I introduced me to the 2.4 speed.
Okay.
You go up and then you come back and then we do some exercises and what. It's people that he's helping to live a healthy lifestyle and exercise and all that. So that's how it all started. I would say that was around July or something. Something around about there. And then he says to me, I continue. Every day I'm here at parkrun. I mean, every Saturday. I can miss. Then he says to me he's going to take me somewhere. So he brings me to Sanlam. There was the Bakat 10K there.
Okay.
Me, I don't know about what we do. He just gets there and he just pays the entries and what. And then he says to me, you're going to line up there. The guys are going to start running. You just run with these people.
Sheesh.
Yeah. So me, I'm lining up there. I'm chuffed. I'm what? And then we ran that time. Bakat used to run through Christmas around there. What? And then come finish at Sundown.
Okay.
That was my first ever 10K. And I'm telling you, I ran myself out. I cannot tell you what time I ran, but it was sub 40.
Sheesh.
He comes and asks me what time do you run? I don't know. So obviously there's those slips for stickers and stuff.
Yes.
He came and said to me, I ran 39 minutes. I don't know what he's talking about. He's just saying. So him, because he knows he's a runner, he knows. So he can see, hey, this guy can run. So we continue. Every Monday evening, we go, we work out. Every Thursday evening, we go, we work out.
But he doesn't really explain anything to you.
No. On Saturday, I'm there at parkrun. Hey, you make sure you don't miss, eh? I say, no, I'm coming. Saturday morning, during the week, I'm now working out hard at the gym just because of Saturday. Saturday, I'm going to go and So obviously familiar faces, guys who are running, you're chasing the guys there, So if you can look at my park run when I started, I used to be there. Position 1, 2, 3, position there. So then I started seeing what they are doing there, obviously packing up stuff because I'm just standing there talking. I started helping, packing up stuff and all that. He hasn't told me he's volunteering. He hasn't told me he's what. Me, I'm just seeing what they are doing. I'm just helping. And then me, I go. And then I'm looking forward to Monday. And then I'm looking forward to Thursday. And then I'm looking forward to Saturday. But in between now, I'm untouchable. At work, I'm this happy guy, I'm giving people mojo and all that stuff and talking, they are getting on with their workout, but they are saying, this guy now is not more interested with their workout and all, but if they want to do it, they do it. So it was like that. So then he said to me, yeah, we're going to go somewhere else. He hasn't told me this is called races or what. Then he picks me up. We go to Claremont. Is it not Claremont? Where the landmarks happens, the half marathon.
Which one?
At the cricket ground somewhere in I don't know if it's in Claremont.
Newlands.
Newlands there.
Yeah.
Same. We get there. Registers, gives me a number. We put a number. He says to me, stand there with those guys.
You don't know what's
I
going
don't
on.
know what's going on. Stand there. That time I had that watch for the stopwatch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Now I have a stopwatch. Now
Okay.
I'm checking.
But you didn't explain this is a half marathon or
He didn't say.
21K
Yeah.
or-
He didn't say what.
He just said run with these people.
Run with these people.
Sheesh.
There, me. I'm standing there. So if you see my pictures that time, you're going to laugh. So there we go. Boom. We go. We ran through Mowbray there into UCT. That time it used to go all the way to Rhodes.
Oh yeah.
Right? All the way up. And then you turn around, you come down, and then run through the suburbs there, and then to the finish. Me, I ran myself out again. I finished. He come and ask me, what time did you run? I had stopped my watch. It was exactly 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Sheesh.
For my first ever half.
Sheesh.
And he says, yo, that's a very good time. So I don't know what he's talking about. He said, that's a half marathon. That's a very good time. That's 90 minutes. Okay. So we finish. We buy breakfast on our way. We come back. Ciao, ciao. I'll see you on Monday. So we continue like that. So his boot camp moved from the park. He started another one at the church, at the NG church there in Boston.
Okay.
He had another group there.
Okay.
So he said to me, can you be coming in the evenings just to motivate these people? So when I go there, the exercises that he wants them to do, he tells me to do like a demonstration. So I'm doing as a demonstration just to, and everybody's like, hey, we're working. So that's when I built relationship. I knew people. I knew the background people that time. And obviously it's the same people who come over and over. And his friends also. They are talking about running, but I'm not paying much attention because I don't understand. Yeah, but me, I'm just happy. I'm just happy to work out. I'm just happy to run. So that was Bakat 10, was my first ever. And then the landmarks, I came now to know that it's called the landmarks half marathon. Those were my first ever runs. That was always almost into November. And then the year ended. So the year ended, and then we are still working out. The people went on holidays. Me, I'm still there. Every time he needs me, I'm there. Every time he needs me for something, I'm there. So then now he started now to explain to me what we do, strength training, how you run, the speed, he started now explaining to me that he's explaining to me and he's telling me, do it. Then I do it, then now he stands by the gate. If you go to the Jack Muller Park at the bottom gate.
Oh, yes.
If you run all the way up the hill there to the bottom, there's a place where you turn around. There's another gravel junction there. If you turn around, there's 2.4. So, and then the other guys had joined. There's a guy called Henry Koso, who's part of our club. He had joined there, so he tells us to run. So my times were just tops. So every time he's telling them, hey, Johnson is doing it at this time. Can you beat that time? Then all the time we are doing it Monday and Thursday. Saturday, park run. Park run, I'm 1, I'm 3rd, I'm what, you know, just like that. Then I became a park runner. So I also introduced my family into park running.
Oh, wow.
I now knew about volunteering and stuff. My kid would volunteer there. So in the morning we are going there, all of us. That's how I became a park runner. So just running in the park. That year, the same story. He says to me, we are going to go somewhere. Then he takes me to Camps Bay. We did the Bay to Bay, 30K. I have a very beautiful picture of that run. Yeah, so we go there. He doesn't say anything. He enters me. He's not asking me any money or anything.
He doesn't tell you 30Ks.
No, he's just saying to me, you're going to go. There's a challenge. You're going to go and run. Yeah, so I went there as usual, take off with the guys, ran to Hout Bay, back, die there on the hill, Soikabos, and then I'm pushing. Me, I don't know, I don't have strategy. I don't have anything. I'm just running like my strength. Yeah, like come down, run with the guys, chase the people. Okay, now I noticed that I could fade off coming to the finish. I don't know, I cannot tell you what was my time, but I did a good time. I really ran, yeah. So then he came, because he's coming from the back almost. And then he's telling everybody, hey, Johnson is very fast. He's running very fast. So then he had his friend called Sean Northcott, yeah. So Sean is the one now he's telling me, Hans is telling me you're very fast. That you're running, you're very fast and all that stuff. So now he's the one now who is telling me the stories of racing, the distance, the time. Hans is more interested in us working out, training and all that, but he has not told me the, you know.
Yeah.
So then I'm learning, then they are talking, I'm listening to them talking. Most of the time I'm just doing my things. If they're busy talking there, I'm doing exercises and stuff. So my gym remains the same. I have to work out, I have to shower and all that stuff. So I'm gymming now a lot, I'm working out. So my purpose of having to think too much about the hustle, it went down a bit. So I got something else that I'm looking forward to besides just work. I'm more...
So you had a balance.
I had a balance. I got a very good balance. And when it comes to, I'm feeling it is very easy. I'm handling it very, very nicely. I'm just a good person. I'm just feeling very different.
Yes.
You know, I'm relating very different. And I'm looking forward to something. And I'm very happy that I'm achieving, and I'm very happy that I'm feeling good. All right. So eventually now he says to me about his club, about running clubs, because I see people with vests and all that. I'm more interested into joining his club because he's the one who is teaching me how to run. So he says to me, no, my club is actually somebody runs it from the house and he's in Fishhook, and I would rather you just join a club that is here, that is more accessible and that. So he runs with the Herbalife club because he also sells the Herbalife product. And also, his intention also was a good intention to introduce me to the business of selling Herbalife products, using and selling. Actually, all the times now that I started running harder and working out harder, he used to give me stuff to try. Tells me, try these.
Oh, supplements.
Supplements, yes. Try these, give shakes. He used to give me those sachets, those small formula, you know. And I'm keeping it because I'm keeping it for Saturday. You know, I get, you know, stuff like that. So, like that. That's our relationship. We built a nice relationship. I came to learn a lot of things also from him. He knew I'm doing business, so he could visit me and also give me some advices and all that stuff. Business was good. Business now started, I'm able to see business is working. And business is good. I'm running. I got a team. I built up a team of guys there. So, that's how we're into running now. So after that Bay to Bay, I joined the Belleville Club. He introduces me there to Belleville. He says, join this one. I joined the Belleville Club. And we are going to do a marathon.
Which one was that?
Red Hill. It
Wow.
was my first ever marathon.
Sheesh. It was,
Takes me to
chose-
Fishhook
you-
early in the morning. We
chose-
wake up very early in the morning.
chose a tough one for your first one.
Yeah, so wake up very early in the morning.
Okay, did he explain to you this is a marathon?
He
This
told
is
me it's a
42?
marathon.
Okay.
Not, I don't know what 42 means.
Oh,
I know it's a marathon.
Oh, you just knew
No
marathon.
strategy, nothing. Just run.
Sheesh.
We've worked. We've put in a lot of speed. We've put in a lot of strength.
But
I'm
you don't
fit.
know it's 42 kilometers.
I
You
don't
know
know.
it's further than 30K.
Yeah, I'm fit. I'm feeling good.
Sheesh.
You know, so we go to Fishhook very early in the morning. Get there, it's full, and it's early in the morning. It's like, you know, hey, these people. So yeah, same thing. We line up. You can see me, the picture I have for that marathon. I have a T-shirt. I never used to run with a vest. You know, I'm still amateurish. I have a T-shirt. I have glasses.
Oh, yeah.
You know, yeah. I'm now becoming, you know, a macho guy. Yeah. So we run Red Hill. Run the marathon. I'm doing it. I'm strong. I have a good feel. It's tough to the finish, and that. My first ever marathon, Red Hill, was 3 hours 18 minutes.
3 hours, 18 minutes. Your first ever.
My first ever marathon. So my first ever 10K was
Sheesh.
39 minutes. My first ever half was 90 minutes.
3:18.
My first Bay to Bay, that I cannot tell you what time was that. I don't have a count of that time.
And that
if you
was-
can just go look for results, I don't know.
That was Red Hill.
Yeah,
That's a tough one, and it's 3:18.
that was my first.
What did he
marathon.
say?
Huh?
What did he say?
He couldn't believe it. Then he's telling me, it's 3 hours, 18 minutes, this run is hard. Is what I said to him, yeah, but I just ran, you know.
Sheesh.
Yeah, so now I'm acquainted to the club. The club results come. I see it's 3:18. Now I'm learning, you know. So he say, okay, we continue our normal stuff. Now the group is big. I've known a lot of. Now we have become a nice group. His people now, you know. If he's not there, he says to me, I'm gonna take charge. He says to them, if I'm not going to be there, Johnson is going to take charge. The church group, the one in the hall,
Yeah.
is also going on in the evenings. So I'm all over the place. And I'm just a whole different person.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is how now I got into running. And that's how I am like, this is it. I love doing it. There was a gentleman who I was sharing with him my journey of up and down. He knew me since I came to Cape Town, and he saw how I changed, how I went down, how I went through a very hard time. And he could tell me, hey, you are now very different, eh? Yeah, hey, what you're doing is nice. And I said to him, yeah, you must come see. And I remember I once dragged him to Parkrun. He had to drive from Milnerton to come early in the morning. And I said to him, yeah. And he said, hey, but you are chasing these are young boys and you are chasing them. I'm like, yeah, you must come, you know. So somebody who knew me would tell me that I'm different, I've changed. And he could see like there's something that has happened.
Yes.
So I'm not much worried. Now business is obviously is picking up. I have learned a lot. I have built a clientele base. We are doing stuff. We have become known. I once even entered a Gumtree success story. I gave my whole journey since leaving the company and starting sourcing things, buying things and selling on Gumtree and building my company through my business through Gumtree. And I was selected as I was nominated there. It was 10 people, and then I was selected among the 4 because they wanted each province. So within Western Cape, I was picked up, and then I forgot the story. It was in May. Then around November time, I get a call. And somebody says, did you do this? Did you enter this Gumtree thing? I said, yes. Because me, I just wrote my story the way we are talking. that the way I went through buying things and selling on Gumtree and all that, and how we came and to couches, everything I just used to do it on Gumtree. There was no this Facebook marketplace. Marketplace just came now.
Yeah.
Actually, it got popular after COVID. Is when it was saturated, and now it became to So Gumtree was tops, and OLX was there also. Junk mail was there also online. But what was getting quality returns business was Gumtree.
Yes.
And I was there constantly. Like, I go in the morning, is just Gumtree. I have to follow up on my leads, post pictures, all that stuff. So they came, they spoke to me. I told them exactly the way we are talking, and then they went away. Then in January, they called me again, and now they came in a bigger group again. We sat there, the business, we had a chat, and then they're just listening, the way you are listening. We had a chat. So I did know some of those guys were producers, and Ogliva and Maeve or something. They are producers and stuff. And then they were just listening to the story. So they were coming up with the thing. They wanted to shoot something. Then the Gumtree was sold to a guy, I think, who used to own eBay or something.
Okay.
An Asian guy residing in America.
Okay.
In San Francisco. So he had Gumtree now had picked up a lot here in South Africa, and he was visiting. So he wanted to meet people, to hear stories. How does Gumtree work effectively? Actually, he told us when he landed, and he was taken. He bought something on Gumtree, and he said to the person they must meet at the waterfront. He said he just bought something small. Somebody was selling something, and he said they must come and drop it to him there. So somebody drops it to him at the waterfront, and he has a chat with him to know how do you use Gumtree? How does it help you to? So he wanted to understand how his classified thing works. So they had made a meeting to meet us, to meet the people who are giving up stories about Gumtree. I don't know. We go to Century City at a hotel there. We go in, it's breakfast time. We're chilling there. Me, I am recognizing the faces that I saw. But there's a guy there with a white shirt, just simple guy chilling there. Then we talk, we have a chat. Then when we are starting, the lady introduces what we are going to do. And then he says, and this is the owner of Gumtree.
Sheesh.
Just a nice guy, very good guy, simple guy. So it goes on like that. Then they made a date. They were gonna come and shoot my story at the shop there. So yeah, they came with all these movie things and stuff. So we shot it for 2 days. You can watch it there. It's a Gumtree success story, Johnson. So my story is there. The same story that we spoke is there. They used it to tell a story, a success story through Gumtree. So yeah, so the life was happening. Things were quite fine, and I could do that with a clear mind. I was fit, I was healthy,
Yeah.
So we come after Red Hill.
So just hold on. So you, so your whole life basically changed because of running.
Big time.
So from that little run to Stickland, changed everything.
Changed everything.
That's crazy.
Actually not. Yeah, that real change gave me a bit of fitness and stuff. But parkrun
was
changed
the
everything.
main thing.
Parkrun changed my life. Like, I mean, you're sitting there. It's Monday, but you can't wait for Saturday.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you say, if you could describe how it made you feel after like your first park run? Like, what was that feeling like?
That's where the change was. Because I don't know, I felt I've cleared up. I felt very light.
Yes.
I felt very happy. I felt full of energy. I felt calm at the same time. My phone would ring and my mind would not shoot.
You weren't in that flight or fight mode.
Yes.
You were just calm.
I just calm. I had a different perspective of. I would wake up like almost like I'm carefree. Things are going to work out. Right?
So you didn't have that constant worry.
I didn't have constant worry. And I would like, my phone is not ringing, things are not happening, there's no business, it's too quiet, you know?
So you
Now, Saturdays were the best days of business. I would not feel guilty going in the morning, doing the park run, coming back, getting is only when the guys are arriving, and business is starting to pick up around 10, 11. I'm feeling my day, I've already achieved my day. So I'm like, it did not interfere with business. It just made my day much better.
Much better. It made you better.
Very better person. So that is it. So even with running, I could still, every Saturday, besides if you are not going, those times most of the races were Sundays.
Okay.
So I wouldn't miss a park run. Yeah. Actually, there is nothing that has made me miss park run mostly since I started.
Comrades?
That's what I'm saying. Besides
like a race.
races that we're gonna go.
Yes.
I got a way of adjusting around my schedule.
I've noticed on Strava that you'd always, even though you do a race the next day, you'd still do the park run.
I do the park
and
run.
I can't understand how you run. You push that hard the one day and the next day you still do.
Yeah, I go do a
crazy
race
time.
in the morning, especially if there's a 10K or 15K that's around the area. And at the same time I finish and I run to park run. Park runs, it's something. It gives me something. You know? And now that I have come to get involved, I see it helps a lot of people. I know where I came from. Getting to speak to people at the running club and at park run, people are going through a lot of stuff, life stuff, health stuff, and what. And really, you are running, everybody is like, hey, you're good, you're doing good, you're that, you know? And your thinking is just normal. There's a person who really is envying you what you were doing. There's a person who is working very, very hard to just try and get in motion. To just try to get. So if you see those, if you see that, you see those people and you hear their stories, that can only motivate you more. And because I have time, I would say I can create time. My work allows me to adjust with time. And because I can see what I have experienced, what running can do to a person. I'm a living testimony to that. I would help anybody, anytime, with tips and ways and just to get them going. I push guys. Don't tell me about gym. Get on the road and run. You know? Don't tell me you're walking 10,000 steps a day. Look at a nice quiet place or in your area there. Why don't you walk around there or run around there? Oh, it's difficult. I don't have time. I say, no, you have time. You don't need to go far. You don't need to run fast. Just start something. Just start running. It's gonna change you. If it's to lose weight, if it's a mental problem, if it's just having a happy family. I tell people, bring your kids. Park run involves everybody. Bring the kids in the morning. It's a nice way to get them out in the morning. You're not gonna fight so much because it's just an hour, and then they're back to whatever they wanna do. You know. Bait them. I used to bait my kids with breakfast. Once we go to park run, you're going to get breakfast.
Oh.
You know? So actually my son was more like he wants the happy meal. That's why he's going to park run. He can't wait for park run to get done so that he can go and have a happy meal, you know?
Wow.
So that's what running has done for me. I can tell you, I've met people, different kind of people, listen to whole different stories. People think I'm a pro. People think I was born to run. I've been running forever. I'm a pro. I started late. So if this talent was discovered maybe a little bit earlier, there was some talent somewhere. It was not just discovered and developed.
No, they definitely were. You were definitely born with the talent.
Yeah, so it's life that has directed me into. So I got no regrets for nothing. I got no regrets for leaving work and taking just a risk, getting into a place where I don't know what I'm getting into. I don't know. It was just a redirection. Obviously not planned, not thought of.
Yes.
I just left blindly.
Yeah.
So, but I don't have any regrets. I don't hold any bad feelings from the experiences that I had. And I'm very happy that I could build up something for myself. I have a team of people that have changed their lives. I have guys that I'm with them for a very, very long time. They have met their spouses, they have now kids, and we're still working together. I've seen their lives changed. And then that is through work. And then through running, I mean, I've met a lot of people, I've learned a lot, and wanting to because I have the interest also. And I can feel I can always give back. That's why I feel so attached to parkrun. Just that volunteering, it means a lot. People might not know, but it means a lot to go set up. People come and run. You help them with their time and what, and then you unpack that stuff and set. And people might not know. People might just think parkrun is there, those people are paid, it's an organized. No, it's made up of volunteers. Those people give up their time. Sometimes they are there as early as 6 a.m. Winter, summer, raining, what? Mostly the Belleville parkrun does not cancel so much. Even when it's storming, there's people who just come. I remember the last time there was a big storm, we had 300 people.
Sheesh.
Who came and had fun in the rain and they were jumping in the water. You know, there's people who don't miss a parkrun. There's people who work through the week and they can't because of, they wake up in the morning, take the kids to school, get into traffic, go to work, in the evening, the same routine. They only have that Saturday morning. So they look forward to Saturday morning, and you don't know what parkrun means to people. It means a lot to people. There's people who just look forward to that Saturday to just come in. And there's people who have developed, because it's nice, it's going to send you a time and you're going to see how are you progressing. Okay. You know, you're going to hear people just there over here, people talk, hey, last week I did this, now I'm doing this. Oh, my PB is that, now I'm doing this. Oh, I feel bad, I couldn't beat my PB. You know, then you know. It really means a lot to people. When you come into running, the race is the same. People go to running for many different reasons. Some for fitness, fine. Others, they are survivors of life-threatening situations, myself included. Some are cancer survivors. Some are running for charity. Some, just so much, you know, mental health. Losing weight. You can just listen to stories of people. And you need to be in the race or in the run, and then you watch. You see, like us, the fast guys. You run and you see the guys are running fast, they're doing good time, but they're still complaining, oh, I could have done this, I could have done this. I'm like, no. Be grateful. The next time we go to a race, you're not going to run fast. Why don't you just watch? Or just go to a race and watch a race. See how this person is working hard. Just at least to get to that finish line. You is almost like it's easy for you to go run and finish, and you're still complaining about it. Be grateful for that. You know, there's so many people who would want to run, but they cannot run. I can go back again to people who you see marshalling in races. It's people who were runners before, and now they cannot run anymore. But they are happy to come and volunteer and help other people run. Maybe they have injuries, maybe like another volunteer at parkrun who got now knee problems, he can't run, you know, but he's always there every Saturday. All right, just to be in the environment, and also helps him. And if you speak to him, he's going to tell you stories. There was also another volunteer who immigrated. He had a T-shirt. He had made a T-shirt because he had heart transplants. He had a lot of stroke, I think a mini stroke or something, and that. Then since he started running, his health changed. So he's made a shirt that is got in 20 these, I went through this problem. In this, I went through this problem.
Wow.
In this, and then in this year, I started running. Since then, ...
Sheesh.
He's
Wow, that's
super
amazing.
fine. At the moment, a member of our club, he's going for his first comrades this year. And when he did his first marathon, he actually collapsed and he was in hospital for 4 days.
Wow.
According to the doctor, according to the doctor, he's not supposed to run. He's not supposed to do any vigorous activity and stuff. He's just on medication. But what is pushing him is, since he started running, the park run, he started at park run, and the 10 kilometers, he's taking less medication.
Oh, wow.
He's got no need, he's going to the doctor for checkups.
Okay.
All right? Until now, he has pushed himself until he ran the marathon. And then they told him, even his family, no, you have to stop, you can't do this, it's dangerous for you, and what. But after he came from hospital, it depends on how he felt.
Okay.
And he felt, no, I don't need to stop, I just need to strategize. Okay? And then he kept trying. Now, he's done several marathons within I think from last year,
Yeah.
or 2023, end of 2023, just within 2024. Now he's going for his first oceans,
Wow.
and he's going for his first comrades.
Wow.
And he's always at Vita doing those training runs.
Oh, wow.
You cannot stop him. He's now totally fine.
Wow.
So you have to listen to people, how running changes people's people, and many, many, many more. You can go to Comrades newsletter. They are always featuring people's stories. Look at cancer survivors. Look at depression survivors. Look at people who have just come out of issues. But since they started running, life changes. Life changes. Many, 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 many stories that you're going to hear about that. Yeah? Yesterday, I was speaking to the lady who was the run director yesterday, and she was telling me, since January to now, her friend has lost 12 kilograms.
Wow.
Just because of walking. Not running.
Just walking.
Walking. She had a bit of issues because her legs were swelling and stuff, but she's managing it. They are seeing a physio and all that. Do you want to tell me that person would stop? You know? So that's what running does to people. That is what it has done for me. That is why I can stop. So after doing Red Hill, I was introduced to the Peninsula Marathon. Now through the club and Peninsula Marathon, I went again without strategy, without knowing, just running. And my first ever Peninsula Marathon, I did it in 2 hours 58, sub 3. So since I started running...
Was that your first Peninsula?
My first ever Peninsula, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Then we come back, then Hansi tells me, no, you're running very well and you're running so good. So what we are going to do now, I'm going to introduce you to 2 oceans. I have heard about 2 oceans. So what we are going to do, and they are talking about 2 oceans, they are talking about comrades. So I'm asking him.
No, okay, now I'm listening.
I'm asking him, but he now he's saying to me, no, because he needs to take me step by step. So he's not giving me too much of the information so that I don't get so excited. No, I know it's 56 because I can see them wearing the t-shirts, right?
Yes.
Avu.
Oh, yeah.
Avu tells me that he ran 56. I'm like, you're going to run 56, you're going to die.
Did he tell you that?
No, me, I'm thinking, you know? Then Avu is at the gym, I'm asking him, hey, you run 56 kilometers. He says to me, yeah, you run. He's just talking it easy. I'm like, you're going to run 56 kilometers. It's just tough. I mean, I wouldn't believe you can run 56 kilometers and the following day you can still walk, you know. He's just talking there. We are talking there. So now I'm getting now that excitement. So it came, we went through the entries and the qualifying, and I got an A. You can see me running my first 2 oceans. I'm overdressed. I have my buff on my neck. I have long socks. I have my t-shirt, you know.
Wow.
Yeah, so, okay, then now he introduced me to shoes. We went to a place there. The guy was selling shoes next to Tafelberg Furniture on Durban Road. There was a guy who was selling shoes there.
Okay.
He took me there. We got me a nice Saucony Ride shoe there. And yeah, I'm ready for 2 oceans.
Wow.
I have nice pictures for that morning.
Wow.
And then introduces there and says Johnson running his first 2 oceans. So yeah, I go, run 2 oceans, very difficult, come up Constantia. By the time we're coming into, what's the place? Kassenbosch, right?
Yes, okay.
Oof. Almost like I feel my legs want to separate. Here by the ankle. It's so painful. It's so painful. I'm just, the next step, my legs are gonna separate. It's just so painful.
Really?
Yeah, and I pushed through. My first 2 oceans I ran in 4 hours, 24 minutes.
4 hours, 24 minutes.
Yes. So, very happy. We came back. They are telling me
Okay,
everybody
wait,
is excited.
Just wait. Before you ran your first ultra, right? Did you look at the race profile? Did they tell you the hills here? Tell you, no strategy?
No strategy. A lot of walking lunges. No long runs. I didn't know the story of long runs.
Really?
Just the speed that we used to do.
No
there.
way.
Yeah. I never used to know about going for training runs and stuff. Hansi made me work a lot on strength.
There's no easy runs.
And speed.
So speed and strength. That's it.
That's it.
Sheesh.
You know? So I have learned a lot also in that process. So now I'm transitioning into long runs. That his friend Sean was also going through a bit of an issue at his work, and he was looking to resign. He was a police dog trainer, and he had entered Comrades. They were talking about the big C. I don't know what is the big C. You know, I'm just listening to them. And in the evening, after the boot camp, after everybody has left, we are left now. The three of us, we just chatting there. And he says he feels that he cannot run. And I was saying, no, Johnson, I wanted him to run 2 oceans this year, and then only next year I'm going to introduce him to Comrades. And then the guy is saying, no, but Johnson can take the entry for free. You can just take it and go run. I'm like, do you want to? I say, yes.
Did you know it's like 87?
No, I knew it's 87.
Oh, okay.
I see T-shirts, I hear stories,
yeah.
you know, I'm now interested, you know. But I'm not very, like, informed.
Okay.
Yeah. But I'm also feeling good. Very good. Nothing is coming in between me and my running friends. I have to go meet my running friends. I have to go work out, you know. Yeah, so at some point, because now it became so much, I used to talk to my family and I tell them, they see pictures. And they say, now you became a marathoner. You're going to become very thin. You're very thin. Yeah, actually one of my cousins also said, oh, we didn't even know we have this kind of blood in our family.
Wow.
You know, so it's such. Those were the responses that were there. Yeah, and I took on the Comrades entry. So this is now 2018.
Okay.
Is when everything is happening. Because as I said to you, I started maybe very late 2016 with just knowing the park run. But running park run properly, I think, is 2017. And now running my first 10, it was at 2017. So 2018 is when I joined Belleville Club, you know. He just said, join this club because it's here. All right? It was just his suggestion. So then obviously now they picked me up in the club when the results come that this guy is running. The Thursdays I'm there running the time trial. This right guy is running good. Me, I don't know. So pick up the Comrades, we do the entries, we do the preparations. And yeah, I went to the bus that time and we meet at the expo, we do our stuff. And yeah, it's start time. We get in the bus takes us to, it was a down run.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm in A because I'm using the Peninsula
time as
a qualifier.
Yeah.
So my 2 oceans is big A. Everybody's like, A. You're starting at A.
A for elite.
Yeah, you know. So yeah, and it's like that because when we are there, then the elite come. I'm like, there's a guys there, you know. So, and you know, now I want to stand there in front. Yeah, then comrades also I used the same. So I got, hey, Bonitas. That time it was Bonitas, right? Yeah, so, and also my journey to comrades, that first comrades is also very funny. Because, you wanna hear it?
What happened?
Yeah, because I left here with the bus. Me, I didn't know the bus is going to take as long. But I saw the Durban bus leaves here, and only it leaves here 4:30, and only arrives in Durban tomorrow again 4:30. Right?
Okay.
So me, I go ahead. I book Intercape, sit in the bus 4:30. Everybody's worried. This guy now is going to Durban. The guys at work, I'm telling them, I'm going. This guy is going to Durban. He's just going to run. You're just going to run. Are they going to pay you? And all that stuff, you know? I'm like, no, I'm just going to run. Nobody can understand, like, people
Wait, so
out
you-
there or the people around me, they believe that everything that you do, it has to involve
Money. Yeah.
You have to be paid. You have to work. You have to work. You have to get money. It's not that nothing about leisure or taking off. It's tough. It's very tough. It's very tough out there. You know, people are grinding. You know, so people's thinking now, this guy now, it's not right. This guy. Yeah. So
So wait, the bus leave Friday morning.
no, Thursday
Sorry,
evening.
Thursday. So Thursday
4:30.
evening, 4:30.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
I sit in the bus.
Okay.
I think I had never traveled in the bus since I came to South Africa. Besides coming with the bus, I had never traveled with the bus before. Most of the places I used to drive, when I used to travel, work for the insurance, I used to drive. Work for the logistics company, I used to drive. So, and then when I came here, after hustling and going through a bit of issues and now acquiring my own vehicle, I used to drive. So it was my first time to sit in a bus, to travel within. The bus goes and goes and goes and goes, and is in the morning 6 o'clock. We are just in Bloemfontein. Then I'm asking the guy there. He says to me, now from Bloom, we're going to take other route until we go to Durban. What time are we going to get to Durban? The bus ticket says there, 16:30. The bus goes, whoo. I would say luckily, it arrives on schedule. It arrives around 5 o'clock, just past 5. Me, my thinking is, I'm going to arrive in Durban. I'm just going to go to a place, a hotel, and look for accommodation and stuff like that.
So you never had any accommodation at all?
I never arranged accommodation.
What?
I didn't do nothing. I just booked a bus ticket to go and to come back. To leave on Thursday and come back on Monday. Leave Durban Monday evening.
Sheesh.
All right. So, me, I arrived there is Friday evening. The bus is asking, there was a park station. I get off at park station because I didn't know the bus later on goes to the beach at the back there. So I get off at park station. I get out. And then I start walking, looking for hotels. So I see the place I go ask is full. I see other place I go ask, the price is a little bit too much. Then I see people, runners, people with their bags and stuff. And I ask them, oh, so you guys are here, are you going to run the comrades? They say yes. And then where are you going to stay? You see, there's a place there. It was, like, what is the name of that place? It's quite a few of them. Where they were going, let's go see if there's a space. We go there together, them they had booked. They get there, they confirm their bookings, and then we ask that guy, he says there's no space, it's full. The guy in that place says there's another place called Impala. You can go maybe check there. There's a lot of people who go there. They direct me. Park Station Durban is right. You can walk around there. And I'm I'm a hustler. I know to go around my stuff. So I don't know if hustling is the right word to use. But then I go, I arrive in Impala. Yeah, there's a lot of movement. People, runners, wearing running t-shirts and stuff. There's a lot of movement. I get in there, ask the guy. He says to me, no, there's no space. But to wait a bit. Sometimes there's people who come and then they are short. People are sharing and then they are short. They might want somebody. It's getting dark. Me, I sit there at the reception. I'm just sitting. The guy calls me, hey, come. Then there's another guy standing there. So he says they need one person. I say, yeah, they need, it's fine. I'm going to take it. I don't know the people. I can speak the language. I am just there. So he said to me, go and see. You go see there. The guy shows me. It's the flats. It's self-catering flats. It's called Impala. Quite nice. It's got 2 bedrooms and the lounge. Each bedroom has got 2 single beds. And at the lounge there is a bed and there's a sleeper couch. So it means it's a 6-sleeper. So they were missing one person. He shows to me and I say to him, yeah, it's fine, I'm going to take it. Then we go down. We sign there by the reception. Then the guy says, now it's full, that one is full. Me and my bag, we go up. These are runners. So the one introduces there and says, now it's time to buy food. What they do, they put money together. They go down to Spa, buy food, and then come. He's telling me what they're going to do. We're gonna buy food. We're going to make food here. We're going to make pap. We're going to make chicken. And I'm good. There are guys from Gauteng, from Soweto. So yeah, they're runners. We start talking about running. Yeah, almost like we clicked. One of the guys amongst them had worked at a company where there were Ethiopians and Burundi people and all that stuff. And then he says to me, where are you from? I said to him, I'm Kenyan. He says, you speak Swahili? I say, yeah, I speak Swahili. So he knows a few words of Swahili. He gets so excited, changes the room, says, tells the other guy, he's going to move from the room, he's going to come and sleep in the lounge with me. Then these guys are confused. Later on, they were asking, but what happened? This guy now, all of a sudden, is your friend. You are too close. You can't stop talking. You're just talking, you know. So that is it. So we contribute money. We go down. We buy food, and then we come up. They know their story. It was not their first time to be there. Then they start making food, pap, chicken, as we are chilling there watching TV, talking. That is Friday night. And then they are talking about how tomorrow they're going to go to the expo, and then from the expo they're going to go to the beach and all those things. Me, I know there's a park run because of talking to this guy. I hear people go and do park runs. I had never gone to do a park run elsewhere, besides knowing that there's park runs also within here. Oh, checking there, the park run is right there, because Impala is close to the beachfront. And the Durban park run at Durban North or something, the park run is right there. So I'm telling this guy now that I'm sleeping, hey, tomorrow morning we can just go outside. You can run a 5-kilometer there. I have my barcode, everything, is a park run, what. Yeah, so as we eat our pap and chicken and we chill, we are talking almost the whole night. And in the morning we are up early. Guys wake up early, they go to the beach to do, they don't know what they call it. The beach is full. It's quite very nice, actually, So we get there, it's full. Oh, I see the place for the park run. We go there, wait for the park run. We do the park run, you run along the beach, you come out, you go inside Ushaka Marine. Like the way you run at Century City there. You go through the mall. But that one, you actually go inside Ushaka Marine, the stalls there. Because it's still early in the morning. Then you come out on the other side, you come around, and then you can finish.
So you did a park run before?
I did a park run, and then we went to the beach a bit, and then we went back, we took a shower, then we went to the expo. That was my first comrade. So go to the expo, collect our stuff, and then we come back. We don't know, we need to sit and rest and all those things. We come back, we put our stuff there, we fix our things. These guys have a plan. It's the last day of Expo on Saturday. So they say those things that people give there for promotions and all those stuff. If you go late when there is already done, it's the last day of Expo, those things they just
give away.
Take as much as you.
Yeah.
These guys have a plan. They are like, wait. Because it's a walking distance to the ICC. Then we took plastic bags. We go to the expo there. I come up with testic rice. I come up with what? I come up with what? We come back. These guys, they know their story. So now we are family.
Yeah.
Yeah, the flat is long, it's big. So now it's quiet. That night was very, very quiet. You could sense there is something different. It's not like last night.
Yeah, they're starting to think about
There's
the
no
race
movement. When you go outside, there's no movement. It's quiet. Oh, okay. It's quiet. We eat our stuff.
It's
we also
game
chill.
time.
Yeah, the guys in the rooms, they're not talking. They're just, yes, we are just wara. Oof. Come 3 o'clock in the morning. People started upstairs there singing. The vibe is another story. The people are singing. People are just coming outside and I feel sorry for the people who are not runners, who had accommodation there, right? Then the place is erupted. It's just singing from the top floor there to the stairs to the lift to what. People are just in,
Wow.
Then now, now you can feel, now this is comrades, this is it, That was my first experience. Then we go outside, people are converging there on the street, they are waiting. We are going to take buses to take us to Pietermaritzburg. I don't know, I'm just following what people are doing. So we are already done and stuff, and then people are singing in the street, a lot of noise there, and it's early in the morning, 3 a.m., I don't know. The whole of Durban is chaotic.
Sheesh.
Get to the buses, it's full. Get in the bus to Maritzburg.
Sure.
Yeah, so yeah, we get there, start line, it's just the vibe is just different.
Wow.
Me, that was the first time I cried at the start of a race.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did you cry?
I'm telling you, the environment was just another story.
Really?
Yeah, then there's excitement, and there's also tension. All right, and it's dark. Then you look at people, as I say, people look scared. People look, people are excited. People, the vibe, the whole thing is just, there's something.
There's something in the air.
There's something in the air that is just waiting to makes you emotional.
And you started crying.
Yeah, then starts, is it the national anthem? Yeah, quiet, everybody's quiet. I mean, it's a lot of people. It's a lot of people.
Was it the race or the vibe that made you start getting emotional?
Yeah.
Everything.
It's everything. I also don't know what I'm doing. All right, I've been scared. I've been told stories. I've been told. But I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Then is that Shosholoza when it played. I mean, you can just break down.
Sure.
Yeah, it just played, and it's just, this is real.
It's about to go down.
This is real. Everybody's quiet. Like everybody's lined up. There's no movements. When we got there, there was a lot of movement. People are sitting, people are jumping, people are what? Everybody's standing still. Like still, everybody's
Tension.
quiet. Yeah, as I say, there's a crowd of people, but it's quiet. There's a silence. There's a deafening silence. It's almost like you can hear the breathing. Yeah, so
Wow.
my experience was great. This is Shosholoza. The national anthem first it played. And then, yeah, tears just started rolling. I don't know, my heart is beating. Then the Shosholoza. Then the chariots of fire. My first experience, I feel sorry for the other guys the other time that speakers were not working proper. It was like the real thing, what I had been told and heard stories. So, and then the gun goes boom, the cannon or the gun, then it's helter-skelter.
And it's you're on your
Everybody's
way.
just going. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's how I did it. So I ran and ran until I got to 68 kilometers and I was dizzy
Sure.
and I'm tired and I really don't know what's going on. And I'm standing there and then, yeah, the people are asking me, are you okay? The people on the side are so helpful there. I'm trying to take fluids. It's just, you don't know. I didn't fuel. I didn't eat. I'm just running. You know, I'm used to like, I run. Huh?
The dizziness, do you contribute that to the lack of nutrition or electrolytes?
Yeah, I didn't fuel, as I said to
Okay.
you. Yeah.
So the morning before you just had the normal.
We had a
the
normal
pap and chicken that you
porridge.
guys
No, we
prepared?
had pap and chicken the previous night.
Okay, but not the morning. The morning.
The morning we had, they made porridge. Yeah, they made.
Okay.
They knew their story there.
But-
But from there,
But you never had like fuel in the race.
when I started the race, I ate my bananas,
Uh-huh.
and then from there, that's it. I had my water, and I was drinking the stuff that was on the.
Just
the water
at the
tables.
water station, but you
Yeah.
never had like
I didn't
anything
eat.
else. Oh wow.
So yeah,
So 68 Ks, people asking you if you're
68.
okay.
I'm there. Yeah, I'm standing still. Can't move. And then obviously Bevel guys. I was in front. No, Johan was in front, and Lionel, I think. And then I was almost third of Belleville
Okay.
up to that point.
Okay.
I didn't know. I'm just now know. Now I know what was happening. Then the other guy came and asked, "Are you?" Oh, the lady came first and passed. Quite a veteran lady. She's been running, I think, 20 or so.
Wow.
I think she's living in the club now, or she's still there. And then other guy called Clifford. Now you get to know people. Other guy came and asked me, "Are you fine?" He tried to help me there, and then he left. Then came the club coach, Quintas, the one with the long beard, and he asked me, "Are you fine?" He said to me, "Come, let's go." Now the lessons, running ultra lessons started there. He said to me, "Baby steps, just run, baby steps until you." Then we get to a table, we say walk. Then he gets me a Coke. He gave me a lot of Coke. Then he said, "Let's run. Then we get to a point now, he taught me how to count poles. He said to me, "You see that pole? You're going to move from here to that pole," and then, and I went like that. And
Wait.
then,
Gonna move to that pole?
yeah, we're going to run to pole, and then we're going to walk.
Okay, so pole to pole. Okay,
Pole to
got
pole,
it,
but
got
he
it,
kept
yes.
on repeating baby steps.
Got
Baby
it.
step, like not work hard, baby steps,
Got it.
yeah. So, yeah, and we are chatting there. And then I recovered. Yeah, and we are moving. You can run and then he walks. You can run and then he walks. The only thing I didn't know, and I've never asked him, is when we got to the water station, he would pick up a Coke and look at it and not take it, and look at another one and then give it to me and look at another one and drink it, you know. He did not just take and drink. I don't know what he was looking at. Maybe he was looking at the gas or something. Sometimes it's poured earlier and is flat, you know.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
So you wanted the gas?
Yeah, I was watching what I'm wondering, why is he
Okay.
watching, you know? Then I could ask him, where are we? Telling me stories, you know, if he tells you this is hill, I don't know. Hill what? Hill,
That every hill had a name or
hill
yes, got
what?
it,
So
got it.
it's just getting more difficult. The people is just a lot. Other people are just walking, you know? It's just, everybody's just almost like hanging on for survival.
Like everyone's just zombies.
Yeah, there's no like people who are like
Yes,
chaps
yes.
and chatting.
No more
you know.
social laws,
No more social laws.
no
You know,
more-
everybody is just like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was getting hot. Oh, now I recover. Now we are running. We got to a point where now it's called Kawisil. Now I know. a very steep, after going down, a very long down, Fields Hill, that is it, and then you turn around, you get another steep hill, and then now there's a little bit of a flattish area. Then we're running nice, running. Late 70s there, he's now telling me, yo, I'm feeling like shit. Also him is feeling bad, so I'm the one who is encouraging me, we're gonna make it. And I'm also overdressed because I have my buff. I have, I'm overdressed. I got long socks and all that stuff. I'm going to battle, right? So, yeah, now I'm the one who is encouraging him. We go. We are running slowly, We got picked. That time it used to be SABC. It used to broadcast.
Oh, we televised, yes.
So we got picked up almost everywhere.
Obviously.
Yeah, coming from another hill there, we were walking, we got picked up there. If you watch the 2018 Comrades, you will see. Then now we come in, now I could see Durban now. But the flow of people are just flowing. It's almost like, the colors, the what, everybody's just, it's not running, it's jogging or what, I don't know. So, but the flow is nice, like everybody's going to the same direction. So when we were finishing at Moses Mabhida, and they had the Toyota Mile, where you run these Toyota branded barricades on the side.
Okay, got
so the TV picked us up there, all the way coming into the stadium. They picked us up again, coming into the grass, coming into the finish. If you watch the 2018 Comrades, you will see there. Then we finished. Then now we are hugging each other there. Then they took a picture was taken. People would take pictures at the finish. Then later on in their newsletter, they actually have a picture featured there.
Oh, wow.
Me and Coach, and it says the toughest race. What tough stuff get going? Just a caption they used there, but it's me and Coach there. So now that's how my relationship with Quinta, with the coach now, also started there.
Crossing the finish line, how did that feel?
Oh man. You could see everybody's just scattered there on the ground. People are celebrating, and I just felt, I can just celebrate. They gave us a rose. You used to finish and then you get a rose. Yo, that rose, I kept it. So
but I didn't
it
feel
felt
like
good.
Happy? Did you cry?
No, not really, but it's like, it's behind me. And as I say, I had a person next to me now who was talking to me. He led me to a place where they were serving soup. And we had soup, and then it's like that. How you feeling? Are you okay? And what? And all that stuff. And I'm just okay. Yeah, I'm done. I'm finished, Yeah, so, and he says it's a good time. So, saying
what was your time? Can you remember?
Yes, my first Comrades was 8 hours, 24 minutes also.
Wow.
Yeah, 8:24 on the clock. You can just see there on the video.
Is that the Bill Rowan?
That's a Bill Rowan,
yeah. Wow.
So, that was my first Comrade story.
Wow.
And then obviously now waiting for my guys to come. Can't see them. I have to walk. I sat there in the stadium.
Waiting for them.
The stadium was just getting fuller and fuller and fuller. As the people who are supporting on the road, they started coming in, waiting for their families, for their runners. The runners are just coming. And I sat there and watched the whole environment. The stadium was just getting fuller. The environment was just changing. People were just screaming, I sat there up until the last people were cut off.
Yeah.
That is when now I had to cry again.
Sure.
Like, those guys, they don't look at you. They don't look at the runners. They are facing...
Yes, I saw that.
The other way.
The guy with the gun, he stands...
the guy with the gun and another guy
facing the
who is instructing him. And then the marshals are also not facing that way. All right? I was right there, close to the finish there. And I'm saying to you, the guy count, now this whole stadium is up. When they started, they said 20 minutes. 10 minutes, the whole stadium everybody's up. The whole stadium everybody's just standing up and screaming and all that stuff. Now that's another atmosphere now altogether. It's getting dark. People are just screaming and screaming and screaming and encouraging the runners. The runners are just falling. People are just trying to get to that line there. Then it starts 10, 9. Everybody's counting. The whole stadium is going 10, 9. Electric. Then boom.
Gun goes off.
Gun goes off. Then it's from everybody. Everybody goes quiet. People are holding their hands. Their heads. Like, what just happened?
Sure.
People are still streaming in the tunnel there, coming into the field. But it's already cut off. Then there's a guy there with the trumpet there.
Yes, yes. The famous trumpet, yeah.
He starts playing it too. It's almost like there's a death that just happened or something, you know.
Yes.
So he plays the thing, and then it's just like that. And it's finished.
It's done, it's over.
Done, it's over. People are just coming.
Sure.
Yeah, you watch the screen, people are just on the road, you can see people are far. People are still coming. Because I think the last cutoff was 82, I think. So people still had
had a chance.
a few kilometers to come, so the last cutoff. So all the ones that had already passed that cutoff were still coming in. A lot, masses of people. So me, I didn't know what I just did. I felt good. I was there for the whole time, just sitting. I had changed. And then you can't find anybody there. It's too full. I go out. I walk. Follow the people. The whole place is full of people. Walk. Get into the hotel. Nobody's there. I open. I sit there. So, among those guys, I was the fastest guy.
Wow.
So they are surprised.
Wow.
So now, it's again. So the other thing is they had a plan, as I told you. They had made more food so that that evening there's no food. So the excitement is out. Everybody's just there, you know. Yeah. So
tired.
yeah, you're just tired and all that. If you go to the reception, it's just dark walkings there. People are coming there, others are being assisted. It's almost like a war zone.
Yeah.
Something just happened, you know. So that was my first comrades, and I can never forget, and I can never stop going as long as God gives me strength and grace. So, and that is it. Monday morning, same, out in the beach, dark walking and all that stuff. We try to dip our legs in the
ocean,
in the water there. Other people are having a good vibe there. The meadows are hanging, obviously. Yeah, then we checked out. Yeah, I didn't have much to do because I was also in pain. You can't walk. Yeah, so I just went and waited for my bus. And bus leaves on Monday. And I'm only arriving here on Tuesday night, Tuesday evening.
Wow.
You know, so that was it. Yeah, so go back to work. I'm limping. I'm what? Guys are like, you just go all the way and then you come. You look like this, you know. Yeah. So the following Saturday.
Parkrun.
Yeah. So Ace was there, Hansi was there, all those guys. And they said everybody who went to comrades must come with their medal and all that stuff. Yeah, and they celebrated us. There was a cake and what. So, and I'm like, everybody's like, you know, you did comrades, you know. So, yeah, so my journey is from parkrun to comrades.
Did you tell them you did a parkrun before the comrades?
Yeah, they could see on the results. It shows on the thing.
Parkrun results?
Yeah.
Didn't they say you shouldn't have done that?
No.
That's crazy.
People go there and do that.
That's crazy.
You know, yeah. So it's almost like what? Flash or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a warm-up thing.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so people are very happy. You can see, people can tell you, in my lifetime I want to do that. That's now when I started now appreciating the running. It was just different. My first comrades was life-changing, actually. Yeah. Because also when I came back, I saw things in a very very different perspective.
Can you explain that?
Yes, even at the house, my relationship with my wife changed. I was more humble person. I was more listening person. And then at work also, I changed a lot of things. I had a bit of, I saw things in very different way, and I changed a lot of things. My dealing with my team also was different. I became more, empathetic. Okay. I became more, I could feel, it's almost I could feel somebody's worry or somebody's need or pain.
Okay.
Yeah, I felt I became more giving. Yeah, a lot changed, really. That first comrades, that year, I became a very different person, generally. Maybe some I can explain, some I can't explain. And then I could not worry about anything.
Didn't have a key in the world.
I did not worry about anything. You can say before we used to lack stuff, we used to lack materials, we used to be short of stuff, we used to miss deadlines. It didn't bother me. I could handle it. I could not jump the way I used to jump before. Yeah, and from that time I realized it is supposed to be like that. Take things as they come. First, absorb it, and then just let it out. Yeah. I think I become a very good person, a better person within myself. And yeah, I've never looked back.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never looked back.
What would you say about that race that made you change in that way, that made you that type of person? Like, what is it, the race itself? Is it the vibe of the race before? Is it the after the race, watching everyone come in? What?
First of all, it's that I was broken.
Broken in the race?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was broken. Like, you try to pull the last bit of your strength. The mind wants to do, but the body is not responding. I was hopeless. I was broken. I was, I was just flat out. And then now again, picking up, then I'm like, yes, I can do it. And eventually I felt good. Eventually my partner, I was the one now also encouraging him. Let's go, we gotta finish. He's telling me I'm feeling like, So that I'm like, oh, okay. It's there's nothing that you cannot go through. Yeah, you can go through anything. All you need to do is just push a little bit. Things can scatter, things can go wayward. Just step back, pick yourself up, and then things just fall in place. A lot of character development there. A lot of mindset change. And also I started asking myself, these people, they came from wherever, because I saw the preparation, how it goes. They came from wherever they came from, and now. And I could see also there, within the environment where we were staying. Yeah, people didn't make it.
Sure.
And you came from wherever you came from, you prepared, you came, and eventually you didn't make it. You got nothing to show for it. The same stories I met in the bus when you were coming back, because I met a lot of Cape Town runners coming back. Yeah, a lot of stories. Yeah, others didn't make their time. Others didn't make it completely. You're riding on that bus for 24 hours and you don't even have a medal. Me, I'm wearing my medal at every garage where the bus stops. And, everybody's just walking like this, the pain. But that pain now, it's pain. It's a good kind of pain.
Yes, it's like that rewarding pain.
Yeah,
like
it's a very good kind of pain.
You were victorious.
Yes. Yeah. So that was the transformation of comrades. Yeah, and then obviously now going to the second one, it was an up run and having a very good time and a very good race from the beginning.
But that's amazing how that race just transformed your mind and just developed character all in one. It's amazing, man.
All in one.
It's really
I'm telling you, it's
amazing.
amazing. I would say if you can, anyone can, even if it's just to attempt, you can, and you have 12 hours, and it doesn't matter. I don't think there's any. I'm now going to do my 6th. Obviously, there was a break during the COVID time.
Yes.
I have never felt that I don't want to go. It opens early. It opens in November, I think.
The entries.
start.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had a second thought. You know, there's things that you look and you're like, should I? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's open the same time.
Wow.
You know, so, and I've also now had stories. I've had now people, we are taking, I think, 16 new runners this year. And everybody got their own different story. Some of them are not just going because of his comrades. Yeah, they have come with their own stories. So I'm happy to be there to encourage them and to show them that it's doable. You don't need to be special. You don't need to be special to run anything. Other people don't even want to go to run park run. Say 5 kilometers. I don't even know. You're going to run a marathon, 42 kilometers. I'm even lazy to drive that distance.
You hear those stories, yeah.
You know, so there is that. But because you have not experienced it, then you might not relate. You might not relate to it.
What is your nutrition like now when it comes to marathons and ultras? Like, what do you? Obviously, back then you didn't understand and know much. So how has that developed? How are you preventing hitting that wall now? So are you using goose? Or you just using the Coke at the aid stations, like salt tabs? What are you doing now?
I've learned a lot. I'm very privileged that I don't cramp. I cramped once at 2 Oceans when they changed the route. We went through the old Kapsa Road there. There was a bit of a problem.
Was it because of the fire?
No, there was a protest. At the place there in Hout Bay, so they changed the route the last minute actually. I think I just went up so hard.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I just went hard up. And then I cramped there at the bottom. That is it. But I don't normally cramp, so that's not a problem. I have also never changed my diet. I'm not a good eater.
This is what I wanted to ask you. Coming back, because when you grew up, it was mainly vegetables, right? So, and the occasional meat on a special occasion. So when you came to South Africa, where meat is more prevalent and easier to access and probably not as expensive as back home, have you been?
No, I've never taken away with the meat.
You still vegetable mainly?
Yeah, mainly.
And the occasional meat?
Occasional meat.
That's crazy.
Here and there, yeah.
That's
I've
crazy.
never been, number one, I'm not a good eater. I have a problem with food.
What do you mean by that?
I have a problem.
You don't like food?
I don't like food.
What? I've never heard anybody say you don't like food. I think you're just eating at the wrong places.
My biggest problem in my house is food. Because people are going to take time to prepare food, for what, and then I don't eat.
So what do you eat on a normal day?
I eat.
Like what?
But I'm not going not to sleep if I'm sleepy because of food. I'm gonna sleep and suffer.
So you go to
bed
hungry.
I'm gonna eat tomorrow. I can go to bed hungry. I'm okay. I'm not going to wake
up.
You won't
wake up in the middle.
No, I'm not gonna wake up in the middle of the night to go look for food.
So on an average day, what's a typical day for you with regards to your nutrition? Like, what do you eat?
Okay, I eat a lot of eggs.
Okay.
I eat a lot of lentils. I eat potatoes a lot. Yeah, I'm more of a rice and pasta person.
Brown rice or white rice?
White rice. White rice, dry rice. Chicken, dry chicken. I don't like the chicken with the stew, with the gravy and stuff. I like it, the dry chicken.
But is eggs daily and chicken daily or?
No. Eggs daily, yeah.
Oh, so
and milk is daily.
Eggs and milk daily.
Yeah, eggs and milk is daily. I try to make sure that my snack is eggs or milk. Egg and bread and stuff. Yeah.
Was eggs also something back home that was a special occasion?
No.
Oh, so eggs was daily.
Eggs actually was like you have to eat eggs in the morning.
Oh,
I mean, it was part of breakfast.
okay.
I mean, every now and then you make
So-
sure, even if you miss, but eggs must be there
Eggs
for
ma-
breakfast.
okay, got it. Okay, so you were eating eggs, it's just
Yes.
not meat and
Not
chicken.
meat, yeah.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
so back here you kind of doing the same thing.
Same
It's
thing.
eggs in the morning, and you're focusing on potatoes.
Potatoes a lot. Yeah.
Normal white potatoes.
Normal potatoes. White
Okay,
potatoes,
and
yeah.
you're having pasta as well.
And
You
pasta and
like
rice, I like it a lot.
pasta and white rice.
Pap is quite heavy for me. I don't like heavy, something that's gonna make me
Okay.
heavy, or I can't perform. I can't,
Yeah.
I like to things that I want to be by myself.
And chicken on the occasion.
Chicken
but
or
it's
every
dry
now and
chicken.
then, yeah, it's not a must. I can actually even have, there can be meat or chicken and whatever, but I'll choose to have other foods and not eat that.
And veggies?
Veggies a lot.
A
Greens,
lot of veggies.
yeah. Spinach, I have to eat spinach
Wow.
almost every day.
Wow.
Yeah, spinach, lentils, beans. Yeah, beans. We make sure you have beans all the time. And then, yeah, I don't change my diet even towards the race.
Really?
Towards the
So you don't
race, I'm just
carbo
gonna
load or nothing,
eat the same stuff.
And
Maybe I'm gonna eat
how
chicken
much-
there.
How much water are you having?
Water, I drink a lot
daily?
of water.
Like 4 liters.
This
5?
bottle is what?
It's about 500 ml.
630 ml.
Okay.
I have 3 of these with me all the time, every day.
Okay.
I boil my own water.
Okay.
I pack my own water in the morning.
Okay.
I make sure my bottles. I buy these maybe when I'm training or when I'm out. I buy these either Powerade. I like Powerade or these because of the opening here.
Okay.
I can use it to put electrolytes and stuff.
Got it.
So yeah,
What electrolytes are you using?
I use Hydrate.
Hydrate.
Yeah, I use Hydrate, and then close to the race. Only nowadays I'm not carbo loading that, but I used to use that race mix close to the day. And what's that called? Winners Energy. I used to drink it a lot. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mix it up. I make sure in each bottle is there so that when I'm drinking, then I have it.
Okay.
Yeah, water I have these 3 that have to be packed. And then I have one that I have has to be in my hand.
Is that the normal
That's
day?
every day.
Every day. So you have to have
Every day.
electrolytes, hydrate.
No.
Okay.
Water.
So that's just
Yeah,
water.
towards the race week, then I will have electrolytes almost that whole week. I'll make sure that all my fluids that I'm drinking,
Got
they
it.
got electrolytes.
Got it.
Okay. And then obviously I have supplements that I use. I use vitamins. I mean, not vitamins, magnesium at night.
Got it.
And then I have the vitamins that I use during the day.
Okay.
So I try, if I can, especially nowadays, because obviously I've gotten a bit older. I can feel I'm getting a bit tired. My output
need
is
a
a bit too
something
much.
more,
I need a
yes.
bit more. I work out more harder now
Got it.
because I got a routine. I got a plan,
Okay.
So, but I make sure I have supply of magnesium, supply of vitamins. So it's day and night.
Got it.
Day and night. I try not to miss.
Okay. Now, race day. What's race day like for you? Like breakfast. I want to know what you have for your first meal. I want to know what you have just before. I want to know what you have during the race. So take me through that, please.
Okay, a race day, 2 days. Like let's say for example today, it doesn't matter what I'm running.
Okay.
The only thing I don't worry so much about is a 10K.
Okay. Let's say ultra, because now
Ultra, yeah.
everyone's getting now for
Anything from 30K
56.
up.
Okay, let's focus on Two Oceans because that's what's coming up right now, right? That's what on everyone's mind.
That's right.
And then the big C.
Yes.
So, but right now, let's say we're focusing on Two Oceans. Like, what's it going to be on race day?
Race day, my race preparation starts 2 days before.
Got it.
I'll eat the same food. Lunch, dinner, and the following day the same. Everything the same. And then obviously a lot of fluids with the electrolytes. Race night, I eat early. The race is tomorrow. By 11, I force myself. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. By 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, I've had a nice big meal. Same food.
Is that the evening?
No, the day
The
before.
day.
Yeah.
Okay.
My diet is potatoes, dry potatoes, or baked potatoes, and pasta. If there's meat, I'll have meat or eggs in it. Scrambled eggs.
Big meal.
Yeah, big meal. Big one that I'm gonna fight. I fight to eat that one, even if I'm gonna eat it in 3 portions. But I must just
Get it down.
get it down.
Got it.
All right. Then the evening very light of the same.
Okay.
Okay. And then that evening I have a bottle of electrolytes
Got it.
the whole night. That one I'm
Just
even
sip.
gonna wake up and
You just sip.
drink it. I have found it helps me a lot. And then the morning, I use the 32 GI rice meal. It's a porridge.
Okay.
I have tried a few. I have tried a few products which do not sit well in the tummy, or they're gonna force me to look for a bathroom in the morning. And that I have found that rice meal settles in very well with my system. It's filling. It's got energy. So I just mix with 200 ml of water, and then I'm gonna have my rice meal. It's 32 GI rice meal, and then I'm gonna have one banana, and then I'm gonna have my bottle of electrolytes with me in my hand. All right, and then I'm going to have 2 bananas with me. One banana, it's when I'm going to the race. 2 hours prior,
Okay.
I eat 1 banana, and I
Okay.
continue having my
Electrolytes.
electrolytes. Okay, and then I'm gonna chill. Obviously, I have gels. Now I'm using Vuma gels. My Vuma gels are divided in this manner: 45 minutes to start of the race. I'm going to have one that's got caffeine. All right, and then I'm going to have that with my electrolytes.
Sorry, just right while you're there, right? The caffeine. Is that the first caffeine you're gonna have for the day?
For the day.
Is that gel?
That gel.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
Okay, cool. Now, I'm ready for the start. I'm holding now 1 banana and my bottle. If you look at me in
at the
races,
start.
you're gonna see me. I have my banana and I have my bottle. This bottle of electrolytes that I've been drinking since morning is not the one that I'm gonna race with. All right. I have a bottle that I'm gonna race with. I always run in the bottle.
I've
And
noticed.
yeah.
I've like the other morning I saw you running in Belleville.
Yes. I train with a bottle, then I'll get, even if it's just water, then I get used to fueling. I want to fuel all the time. And then my race bottle is got water, and then it's got Endure. Endure, sorry.
What's that?
32 GI Endure
Okay.
is a sustained energy.
Okay.
Powder is a powder.
Okay.
So when I go to buy stuff for my race, I buy race meal, 1 pack of race meal. I buy Endure. If it's a marathon, I buy 5 jars. Okay. If it's ultra, then I'll add 2, just 1 for in case. All right. So this is how I divide it. Prior to the race, I have my gel 45 minutes to start, the one with caffeine, and then I start. Just after we start, after the body gets warm before the first water table 3 kilometers, I eat my banana.
Just after you start.
Just after we start.
Got it.
I eat that
So
banana.
while
Now
you're
the
running-
body, yeah.
While you're running, you just eat.
Yes, now the body is warm. The body, I feed it. I put a banana in.
How many minutes is that?
By 3 kilometers is what? 12 minutes,
Okay,
15
so
minutes?
basically the first aid station.
Yeah, first aid station.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat my banana there. I mean, I make sure I just eat it so that now the body is it's got something, and I can feel how is it settling in the body. If it's comfortable, then I know I got a good race.
Okay.
Yeah. If I feel like it's got cramping and all that, I have to be careful now. Either I reduce the pace and let it settle, or I drink now plain water
At the aid station.
at the aid station. I just take plain water and I just sip plain water.
Okay.
Yeah, and then boom. 7.5 Ks in, between 7.5 and before the next aid station, which is 9K, I take my second gel.
Got it.
No caffeine, just normal gel, Vuma gel. I like the peach more. Somebody told me it's got vitamins and potassium. You know that if you read the other gels, they got
Yes,
a bit different. Yeah, and I have a Faber. Faber is a chocolate thing.
Okay.
That energy bar.
Okay.
Faber, I find it easier to the almond. I find it easier. It dissolves nicely in my mouth. Okay. So 7.5. I'm gonna have my second gel. After 12, as I'm approaching 15, I eat the Faber because at that moment the body can still take. I'm still full from the race meal
And the banana.
and the banana. Okay, and I've had 2 gels. So my energy levels are
Still there.
Are still
So you're
there.
loading the energy now.
Yeah, loading the energy. Then at that point,
Okay, how many Ks are we in right now?
15.
15, got it.
Yeah. Then at that point now, my bottle comes handy.
Okay, so at 15K you start taking
I start now
electrolytes.
sipping on my electrolytes.
Got it.
Yeah. So by that time, I've already had a feel of the pace is right, the rhythm is fine, and then just the body just wants
Stomach
to.
is settled.
Just the stomach is settled, just the
Body's
body just
warm.
wants to go, yeah.
And now you can.
Yes, that's my
open-
normal stuff. So 7.5, I have my second gel. Then if I'm a little bit late or depending on how the race is going, 10 Ks, I have to have a gel. So how I calculate them, I calculate them 10, 10, 10. Yeah, so it's 10 first, and then 10, and then 20, 30, and then 36, and then finish. That's a marathon. If not, 7.5, just past 15 before 20, just to keep it up, because at a later stage, now the body don't want to take stuff. The body is resisting. If I try to take something, the body is resisting. So the earlier I fuel, the better. Should I make a mistake? Maybe I don't feel like it, or the body don't want to take it, and what I know there's going to be a bit of a problem.
a bit later on.
A bit later on, yeah.
Okay, so this water bottle,
bottle,
right?
uh-huh.
Is that gonna sustain you throughout the distance?
Throughout the race.
You don't have a point where you say, "Wait, I have to refill this with more."
No.
Okay.
Now my bottle, because I'm sipping it every now and then, in between the water tables. But then I make sure that at the water table I take water.
So the gel has also got electrolytes.
The gel is also got
Got
electrolytes,
it.
yeah. So
So this is to supplement.
just to supplement the in
Okay.
between the water
Yes.
tables. And I make sure that where I'm taking the gel is close to where I'm going to get water.
Got it.
So I take the gel
Yes, 'cause
before
you-
it can settle,
yes.
and then I drink water.
Got it.
And then I still got my guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay. Now for ultra, would this principle, the same principle apply?
At the ultra, the same principle apply.
Okay.
My banana is later.
And okay, okay.
The banana now is after 10. Sometimes I hold the banana until it becomes dark because of the heat. But then I make sure that I have it with me. I have a problem because I have, as I say, I don't like food a lot. My stomach is very sensitive. I try to avoid any food outside of what I have me. Bananas on the road, potatoes on the road. I try to avoid.
So you avoid those.
I
you
try
just,
to
you
avoid
just
that.
stick to
Yeah, I
what
don't
you
actually
know.
remember when last did I eat on a road. Yeah. I try to stick to what I have
Okay.
myself. Yeah, my stomach is very sensitive. It reacts a lot.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have the same problem.
Easily to stuff.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't.
That
wanna
is
take
why
chances.
if I travel, wherever I travel, I pack my own food for the day before.
Really?
Yeah.
Even the banana you pack.
I pack. I buy a banana. I live with my bananas. I live with my food with that.
You don't feel
airtight.
you don't feel comfortable knowing that you can find like a store over there you
No.
can buy. Oh wow.
I live with my bananas. I live with my food packed. Actually, that's my hand luggage when I'm flying. Yeah, my hand luggage is my food.
Got it.
I sit with it.
Got it.
Yeah. Then when I get wherever I'm going, I just want to settle. I'm not looking for anything outside. Yeah. Maybe the more I can buy is a Powerade from a garage or from a shop. But I don't buy any food
Yeah.
up until I'm done with what I'm doing. Then
Yeah, it's safer that way. You
yeah,
don't want to unsettle.
I'm
your
much
stomach.
safer that way. I don't want to introduce new
Yes.
stuff.
No, for sure.
The bananas from that side, maybe are not
I
the same
didn't
bananas.
even-
I don't know. It's the same
I
bananas,
didn't
but
even
I'm
think of
just
that, but
thinking.
that's a good move.
Yeah, okay, that's me.
Yeah, that makes
So
sense.
the
Makes a lot of
day,
sense.
2 days prior and the day before the race, it's all what I have prepared myself.
Okay.
Yeah, I have
Now-
to prepare everything
Now
myself.
for that 56 kilometers, right? Now for 42, you've got that water
Yeah.
bottle. For an ultra marathon, like Two Oceans coming up,
Right.
you use the same bottle, or you use two of those, or
I use the same bottle,
okay,
and then I have that sachet for just in case. Hardly.
to refill in case.
To refill, and then I take the water sachets and then I refill just
Got
in
it.
case, because it's hardly now that you get people are waiting for you on the road for seconding.
Yes.
If you have people seconding, I have had that previously. It's much nicer.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And if I'm done with the bottle and I know they are almost like 5 Ks, I don't have to keep the bottle. I can
can
just
just toss it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand?
Now, okay, when you get to the finish, do you still have?
Yes.
Really? So you don't finish it?
I don't finish it.
Wow.
Sometimes
So
I don't finish it. But
Okay.
nowadays I'm trying to
Okay.
push myself to finish it so that I got more in.
Okay.
Or after I finish, I'm just going to take water. Nowadays I'm not drinking Coke on the route or at the finish or anything. So I'll just take a lot of water and then I'll finish my thing. Or the sachet that I had is the one that I'm going to use now to drink the energy. So my energy levels still stay up. I'm not feeling like I'm tired, or even if I'm tired, then still my energy levels are still high.
What do you do for? Okay, that's a race. Okay, I think okay. I'm gonna come back to the race, but what do you do for recovery? Do you do massages, foam rolling, like recovery runs, ice baths, like hot baths?
The
saunas?
first,
Like, what do you do?
if I have guys, like nowadays there's guys that are offering massages at the end of the race.
Yes, I've seen that.
Yeah, but light, if I want to. Mainly to support them.
Okay.
Not mainly because I want
You
to.
feel the need
Yeah,
to.
I feel the need to. I want to just leave myself and then...
Okay, I'm not talking about specifically for after
Right.
races now.
Yes,
I'm talking about, let's say, you had a hectic training block and you
Right.
want to feel good before the
or before the race.
before the race, or even in that training block, and you feel like is not. You want to get out. You want to feel like your legs are a bit heavy.
Yeah.
Like, what do you do?
I have a talk with my physio. Yeah, because you cannot go every time you want to smash and smash. Yeah, it cannot happen.
Wow. That's coming from an elite.
Why you label me elite? Yeah. So the thing is, like now, all the runs, because we're going into the ultras. So what is the best way than to run and feel how you... Yes, that day is going to count, the day itself. But it's better you're prepared. So the run today was, how is it? I did it exactly how I'm going to do it at the ultra. The pace, the starting, the pacing, the holding the pace, the fueling. And then I want to see how will the body respond, how do I feel? Is it all right? How did I finish? How did I feel when I finished? You know? Then, okay. Then you take the pointers there. Then, you know. So the same. We're talking about mostly anything 30K marathon up to an ultra. So when I went to Kango, and it turned out not the way I had thought. The profile, looking at the profile, that's why sometimes you don't have to focus too much on the profile. Focus on, is the distance, run the distance the way you plan to run the distance. Because the course is going to be different anyway. So the stories I heard about Kango is down. The profile shows like that, which is not. So we had to run. So when I felt that I'm working harder, and I saw I'm behind 3 minutes. So it's either I kick towards the finish, do I have that energy? So when I felt that no, I can't, then I started to say to myself, I want to see when I finish. I have another 14 kilometers to run when it comes to oceans. Will I have that energy? So in my head now, what was motivating me to keep working is how am I feeling? What am I gonna feel when I finish? I saw I'm gonna finish just after 3 hours. But then it means that I need to run faster to go finish oceans if I need to run sub 4 hours. Because if I need to run sub 4 hours, I need to be at the marathon mark by 2:58. Then I have time to climb and time to go run to the finish. If I get there any time later, 3 hours, 3:02, it means I must have a very good finish for me to cover up those two minutes. So I started gauging myself already. How am I feeling? Can I keep the same pace? Can I hold the same rhythm? How am I feeling? Let me drink a bit more, So like that. So races cannot be the same. Every race is different. You might have known the race, you might have ran it a few times. Peninsula is always a surprise. But still, that day is going to determine how you do it.
Wow.
Yeah, so working on the distance, number one, respect the distance. No, it's the same distance. No matter it's downhill, no matter it's what, you still need to manage yourself. You
Respect
still
the
need to manage
distance.
your energy. You still need to manage your fueling is the same. You know, actually it can be even better if you don't need to work so hard. If there's no much hills and stuff, it might be even better for you. Then you're
Yeah.
more stronger when you finish.
Yeah.
And stuff like so. That's my approach nowadays. Obviously, having ran a bit, there's some youngsters who are coming now into running. They are very good. They are what, and then they are chuffed just to all the time. I need to run. I need to perform. I need to run. You understand? So and they are getting disappointed because I mean you're just human. Yeah.
And you can't control the natural
You can
elements.
yeah, you see, you feel you can do it, but at a later stage. Yeah, very good runners. But nowadays I've been collecting them, walking close to the end. And you trust the guy is gone. He's gone. You know, he's gone.
Yes.
You know, but then the body just switches off. And what are you going to do?
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Yeah. So just hold back. Select what you need to do. If you're going to do all the races, then you're not gonna race all the races. Okay, I'm trying to defy the more experienced runners' theory of I cannot race both oceans and comrades. I have to choose which one to race. But then I tell myself, both of them are very important to me. They are big races. I have not achieved what I really wanted into those races. And I feel I can still chase time at oceans, recover and put in some work, and then go into comrades. We were getting into recovery. I feel that my recovery does not affect so much what I'm going to do in the next race. I actually find that if I have put in more work towards a race and with a little bit of less recovery time, I'm much better in good performance, in good shape to perform in a race than when I put in the work and then I taper like so much, like I hold back too much. I normally feel when I go to the race, it's okay, I'm fit, but I feel like I'm almost starting. I like that continuity. It takes me.
So you don't taper that much, that big.
I have tried,
Okay.
which it is a little bit different. But if I can lower the mileage, but still keep going, the intensity, then in a race I feel much better. I'm a little bit when that fatigue is kicking in, when the muscles needs to work, I think I push out more power that way, and I feel good doing that. That's why now I feel this is what I need to do. Maybe I need the pain. Maybe I like the pain. Maybe I like the feel that I need to push, and the body allows me to do that, especially if I have fueled very well or eaten well during that time. Because mostly during the race, I'm not the person who's gonna take.
Okay.
Yeah. And also I have a problem if I finish. It's only nowadays I've adjusted to that. It could take me a day or two to get back into my normal eating. You once caught me cheating there, I told you, because you once caught me eating what? A burger there. Sometime I was coming from a race.
Was it the steers?
Yes, I was coming from a race.
And chips and
what I feel like I'm going to have that time, I just rush and put that in, and I am happy that is in, and then I can just keep taking my fluids.
So you mentioned you chat to your physio with regards to recovery.
Yeah.
So do you normally have like a massage, or do you do any hot baths or ice baths or anything like that?
I don't do hot baths. I do needling.
You do?
She does needling.
Dry needling.
On me, yeah.
Okay.
So what we have is, depending on how I'm feeling, like for the moment I've been struggling with a little bit of injuries because of overuse and stuff. That came from 2023. 2023 I had my best year of running. And then now the thing of having the best year of running, then you feel you don't want to stop. Then you just want to go and go and go and go and go. You understand? So the beginning of 2024, it was very slow, because I did a lot towards the end of 2023. So now that's something that I need to learn. Okay? Not all the time. Okay? There's times and times. Not all the time. So that's a good thing I can share with somebody, that when you're feeling good and you feel you just want to go, that's the best time to hold back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the best time to hold back. That's the best, actually the best time to train and not race. Okay? If there's
Train.
consecutive races coming on,
Oh,
and you're so
okay,
good and you
got
do
it.
very well in one and you finish and you're still very good,
Got it.
is hold back.
Got it.
Yeah. Train, let the body soak that in, and then start again, target again, something. But don't do them consecutively.
'Cause that's what I've been telling my running buddies. Like, look, I'm still new at this running thing, and I don't race often.
Right.
And I told him, you know, if you keep racing, like, how am I gonna improve? I need time to train.
Yes.
Because I want to get better. I don't just want to. Yes, racing is nice and all, and I'm sure the vibe is nice. But I'm very selective because I know I still have to work on speed. I still have to work on heels. I still. So if I keep racing and I have to taper,
Right.
like, how am I gonna get better?
Yes.
So
Quality, all the time you're having quality
Yeah,
runs,
so
other than quantity. As I say, you're going to race, and then at a later stage, you're not even going to like it.
yeah.
Yeah, that is it. You see good runners, elite runners, winners who are always having podium. Podium today, podium the next race, podium again. The next time you're going to collect them on the road walking. All right? A bit of lack of discipline, because then now you have to know your limit. Yeah, you have to know your limit. That's why you see the most elite international runners, they're going to run 2 marathons a year. You don't see them everywhere. Not that they can't.
Yeah.
Because after the 2 weeks of recovery after a marathon, you see them doing 40K long runs. You see them doing 30K tempo runs, like proper runs, you know. But they're just going to continue like that, but without racing.
Yes.
All right, that helps you with your build-up. The muscles recover well, and all that, and just the body just keeps going. So at the moment, what I've realized is consistency is much better. Yeah, it's rather you are consistent.
Yeah.
Other than now you are up, and then again you're down,
Yes.
and then you can't now anymore. Your graph is down. All right. There's a guy who did a lot of running last year. He ran almost everything, everywhere. You know. Now I think the whole of this year, the moment is in 340 Ks because you can't run anymore. It's your body.
Wow.
You know. So limitation is good. Holding back discipline is fine, and training is good. So what I do is, at the moment, what I'm working on is 2 weeks of good training, quality training. Because of my injury, I had been avoiding a lot of speed during training.
What kind of injury do you have?
It's overuse. It's at the bottom here under the shins. It's not shins. It's not what. It's just overuse.
Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't want a lot of pounding.
Okay.
A lot of high intensity. So I'd rather do slow runs, slow hill runs, quality stuff, and then do speed on a race.
Okay.
Speed is still there. I still
it.
have the.
No,
I still have
I
the
can
speed.
see that.
Yeah,
That's
so,
for sure.
Yeah. So with the physio is 2 weeks of hard training, and then a nice massage. Depending on what I'm feeling, then I can tell her. Then she can follow the nerves and maybe.
Got it.
Yeah, you know, and then I continue again. 1 week close to an important race that we have targeted, then I go on a Monday, either on a Monday or a Tuesday. Then she's just gonna go light, not like deep, just to get me loose and all that stuff. And then the race is during the weekend, so I have time to recover those few days, do a short run, easy run, walk a lot, and then I'm ready for the race that coming weekend.
Got it.
So that's how I'm doing it. And then she suggested now I should see a bio. So for the last 3 weeks, I think, 4 weeks, I've been seeing a bio. Before Kengo, it was twice before Kengo, and now we are continuing because we realized that my problem, she could not pick up the problem. The problem is, if I run, and the pain becomes too much to bear since came after Comrades. I picked this up at Comrades last year from 67 roundabout. And the pain was kicking from the hip and then coming down to the shins. And all that. Then it distributes because now I overwork one leg. So the pain becomes too much to bear. Then I just have to walk.
Okay.
I walk. If I recover, then I run. And then the pain is not there. If it comes and then I walk again, then it's fine.
Okay.
Did you stop again?
No, something's distracting me over here. I don't know what it is.
Then towards the finish, then I run good. When I finish, I'm actually the one who is helping people because now I'm no longer in pain. Then we came back. We tried to fix it. Then I went to Bluebag. Remember what happened at Bluebag?
Yes.
Yeah. After 32, again, same thing. I had to run walk to the finish. Then we fixed it again. We still have a head time towards Sanlam. Fixed it again. By Sanlam, we had gotten it right. I was fresh, no pain, nothing. After 35, kicking again. Too much pain. Actually, Sanlam last year was my slowest ever marathon, which I ran in 3:29. And previous was the Bluebag, I ran 3:28. You see, there was a problem there. So then we decided now she doesn't know what it is, because even after I come from the marathon and I go, she tries to go deep to see if I can twitch because of pain. But then
It's not there.
there's nothing. It's nothing. So she can pick
So
what
she
is.
can't recreate the pain to fix the pain.
No,
Wow.
it's not there.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's been very weird. It's been so we had to look for other ways to try and. So maybe it's the strength. We are working from here.
Oh, the core.
We're working from the hip
Oh,
area,
oh, okay.
the glute. We are working that way.
Got it.
Going down is what we are doing with the bio, right?
Okay.
So that is it. So that is once in depending because also of finances, the budget and all. So I'm trying every second week, or if I can go every week.
Okay.
So I'm just varying them. He's just close by there, so
Got
it's
it.
easier. And then only close to the rest now I go for the massage. Yeah.
Got it.
At the moment, for now, it's quality stuff, quality running, quality stuff at the gym, and on my own. Now, if you come to my desks look like I'm almost a personal trainer. I have dumbbells here, I have stuff there, yeah, it has become that crazy that I have to do calf races in the kitchen. I have to stand on one leg when I'm talking on the phone. I have to do, just to get there. So that's what running has become of me. It has become so much part of me. And in whatever I do a lot of hard work, which I need to do with strength,
physical labor, yes.
Physical labor, yeah. So for me, I'm happy doing it because it's strength training for me, yeah. So I'm not worried. So I'm going up the stairs, carrying stuff and all that stuff. So the body responds well to that, yeah. So yeah, that is it.
Any message for people out there who are who would like to start running or want to go from 21K to marathons to ultras to the big C, like what
you have picked up? My journey is from parkrun to 6 comrades. Okay, and since I started, I never stopped. So, number one, you have to find a reason why you want to do it. At the moment, I would say, actually, you don't need to look for a reason. The reason is already there. You need to start. And you need to start somewhere. You cannot just start now and you're running half a marathon. That is why you see most of the clubs nowadays are offering couch to 10K. And they give you a training of almost 2 months. And then they establish they target a race that's a 10K and they do it as a graduation, race. Have you seen that? It's becoming very popular, which is fine because people are appreciating it a lot. So you don't have to worry that I'm going to start and then I have to jump and do a 10K. No, you start with a kilometer from where you are.
You build yourself up gradually.
You build yourself up. How about if you take too much note of your 10,000 steps for the day?
Yeah.
And then you have to account for them. Where did you get them? All right? Maybe not just walking within the house or within the office. You have to be...
on the road?
You have to have a target.
Okay.
You have to have an intention that I'm doing this. Remember also, science says, or it says that your brain rests well when you're exercising, not when you're sleeping. When you're sleeping, you're still dreaming, you're still thinking,
brain is very
you
active,
understand.
yeah.
So how about if you make it intentional? That even after a hard day's work, I'm just going to take a stroll. If you have time. And I'm sure if it's something that is meaningful to you or is important to you, you're going to make time for it. All right? How about challenging the kids? Oh, I have kids, I'm taking care of kids and what? In your street, how about challenging the kids that you race each other just there? You don't need to go far. All right? Race each other. They're going to help you. And you're also going to help them. You're going to instill something into them. The activity and the fun of it. And they will want to do it because it's just fun. Oh, I want daddy or I want mommy and stuff like that. And let them win you also, so that it becomes more interesting.
Yeah.
And for you, you're going to feel you breathing harder, your heart is beating. You do it after a few weeks, then it's easier for you.
Yes.
Then you can say, okay, now I'm going around the block. So that's what I would encourage people. Get on your feet, get going. It's rewarding in so many ways that you can only feel it, do it, feel it, and then you're going to know it. Yeah.
Johnson, it's been an honor.
Yes,
it's been
man.
a pleasure.
It's been a long day, man.
Thank you for
It's a
availing
pleasure.
yourself
It's a pleasure, man.
to these streets.
Yeah.
For sharing your
It's,
story.
yeah, it's easy. It's easy to not do something. It's easy to have any excuse. Very easy, and also easy to blame anything. And you always feel better because your next excuse will be the best one than the last one. So there's no excuse. Yeah, people need to go, as Kipchoge says, he's on a mission to make the world a running world. A running world is a healthy world, and is a peaceful world, and is a happy world.
Oh, indeed.
Yes.
Thank you so
Okay.
much, sir.
It's a pleasure, sir. Thank you
I
for
wish
having
you,
me.
no, it's my honor.
Yes.
I wish you all the best for your next race, for Two Oceans, for the Big Sea, and wherever else you might have up your sleeve.
Yes.
I hope you heal well,
Yes.
take care of those injuries, and I wish you well in business as well.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Highly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Okay, and God bless.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you, sir.
What you doing out in these streets, Leroy? What you doing out in these streets? What you doing out? What you doing out? What you doing out in these streets? What you doing out in these streets, Leroy? We in these streets.